on three stacks, bro.
Who we got? We got three stacks. We got
three between three stacks and Common. Those are Erykah Badu's baby daddies. So the three out of the three of them.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Delays and shit.
No, the mic was on Twitch. I had to mute it.
Oh. But yeah, if those are her three baby daddies, bro, and a music cipher and a rap cipher, who you got?
See, that's a hard question because you say three stacks, and I feel like three stacks is the easy answer. But I gotta say Jay Electronica.
You nasty.
I'll tell you why. It's a good reason why. Jay Electronica.
You can't even say the nigga name. That's why he lost. Nigga.
Jay Electronica wins this versus because, for one, he puts out more music than both of them niggas, and he puts out better music.
Goddamn lie.
Better music than Common. Andre has told you he's scared to make music right now, so you can't even throw him in there.
That's some bullshit. If you put together every single one of Andre 3000's verses and made them into an album, this is verses, and made them into an album and shit, he has more music since the Speaker Box to Love Below than Jay Electronica does put out. Don't do that. True.
But
don't do
Jay Electronica ain't scared to put out music.
That's a goddamn lie.
He just don't like it. He don't like it
because he's scared.
He's not making the music. He just won't put it out. It's different. Three Stacks ain't even making the music. He in the fucking airport playing the flute, nigga. He ain't rapping.
He at peace with himself. Goddamn, Jay Electronica ain't at peace with himself. Because I tell you why. Because tell me he at peace with himself, nigga. He can't even you
asshole. He probably had more peace than Hov. That's why Hov hang around him. Because he trying to find his zen like Electronica.
He found it. And then he goes and releases his pains and sorrows on them them beats.
Go deeper. You think Jay Electronica wasn't one of the masterminds of the creation of 444 from some conversations they had, nigga? Come on, bro. He was in the room too. They were still working on his album.
But guess who released an album and guess who by himself?
Both of them niggas and not Three Stacks.
No.
Nor Common, because when was the last time Common put out a fucking album? Exactly.
Shit, recently, I think like a couple years ago, but no one bought that shit. But like I'm saying, like Common is going to have the most boring. Common has to go first in the verses in the back. In the cipher, he has to go first because you know damn well that's going to be the most boring bars. So at least you got two more to like to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? To bring up the tempo of the shit.
I told her, see you later as I'm walking to the store. Then I get a pack of cigars and get on roll. Just what the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
Nothing. He gonna tell you about that one time he saw Queen Latifah and shit and Serena at the Grammys, and that was fun. Like that, like he gonna tell you this little shit
of a queen, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Like god damn, like I'm over it. Like stop bringing Common up to these people.
Somebody should boo Common just to bring him back to earth.
Boo! Get that nigga off the stage. Nobody want to hear that.
I think that's why that shit fell off, because don't nobody want to hear that. And did it ever really connect to more than like in a room full of 10 people, was there ever more than 4 people that really was like, nah, Common is like one of the hardest rappers ever?
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Everybody that's a real fan of Common, for real, that you know, you don't like for real. You know you don't like that nigga. Stop. Like, that nigga smart though. You like the nigga, you like kicking it with him? Nah, but like exactly.
Probably nigga, a real asshole, isn't he? He's probably a real asshole. Every guy, now that's a good point. Every guy I know that looks like Common, huge asshole. Horrible to hang around. You don't even want to interact with them because they come off like just like on some just uppity shit. I don't like that shit, bro.
Like
you bald-headed beard niggas weird.
Look at the hat that Common was wearing in the 90s when he came into the game. You taking that nigga seriously?
He had the hat for the dreads while he was a bald. Nigga, come on, bro. Come on,
That's
bro.
some corny shit.
Come on, bro.
That's some shit that they stole from the Queens Jamaica niggas. Like, that's some shit that, God damn it.
He didn't even have enough respect to get high for real. Let's stop shitting on Common.
No, I'm not done. I'm not done. Stop telling me this nigga hip hop, bro. He has 2 hip hop albums. That's
he is hip hop.
They were produced by Kanye. He is a poet. That is it.
No, you can't do that to him. And I'm gonna say you can't do that to him because I've heard too many MCs and like real motherfuckers that we fuck with and like tell stories about Common being around. Common spitting some of the hardest bars I heard at the time, like on some battling shit or on some just in the studio shit. Like we might not have never heard those, but you gotta respect it, nigga. Common is respectable, bro.
Like Floyd Mayweather could tell a whole Floyd Mayweather could tell a whole story about some random nigga called Ralph Sampson, nigga, that they was like, yo, this nigga got the hardest hands that anybody in the game has ever seen in WBC. He known by everybody, nigga. God damn. How many times he been in the ring though? None, but them fights that he was sparring in and shit, like nigga, like
he was going crazy.
Like that's what that is. Like, no. Like I take some of these stories, like some of those stories, is like, all right, cool. You've seen him do this. You've heard him do this.
Was Common no. In terms of just like out of everybody out in hip hop when he was out, right? Like when he was at his peak, was he ever the hottest nigga?
No.
I don't remember that either, but I also was a child in the late 90s, so I wasn't checking for Common.
Bam. And we when he came into the game,
checking for
NWA, when he came into the game, NWA, West Side Connection, Death Row, that was a thing out east. That was bad.
I was listening to all of those things you just named. I was listening to and not Common.
But that's what I'm saying. He was at that same day. That was the beginning of Common. So if you in the middle and like if we say them niggas existed at the time, no, you're not the most popping nigga. And then we gonna say the second win. The second win was coming in with Kanye, right? When the music actually was good.
Yeah.
Was he better than Kanye? No. Jay was still there. Nas was back. Eminem came back. You saying you comparing him to them? T.I. was at his prime. Jeezy was going nuts. We gonna Lil Wayne, nigga. Ross was there. We gonna put him in the box against them niggas on the come up. No,
he gonna make
common
sense. You talking big about common sense, nigga. Like
I'm spitting bars right now. I'm spitting nothing but truth, nothing but realness, and most of these old heads don't want to come to the realization that that's what the fuck is facts.
Common just put out an album last year.
That's how ass he is, bro. We did it like dog, bro.
Oh, no, not last year. It's 23 now, so 2 years ago.
Still me. That's ass.
It's 11 tracks. 2019, he put out an album. You got Nas on there. You got her on there. You got Kanye. You got Khaled. You got Solange.
And nobody heard this album.
On the last one, he got Rick Ross. He got Fred Hampton Jr. He got motherfucking Robert Glasper, Mike Jenkins.
And Mike nobody heard that album.
Got Wyclef. Scottie Pippen for some reason, The Dream.
And nobody heard that album. Nobody checking for Hummy, bro.
You said B like it was his last album, nigga. That was 2005.
No, B and Finding Forever are his best albums. Those are the ones executive produced by Kanye.
Common's first album listed on the title is Can I Borrow a Dollar? 1992. 93.
So we talking about banging with Wu-Tang, motherfucker. Yeah, like, come 92, on, bro. Yeah, like we banging with Wu-Tang, LL. You know what I mean?
2 in 97, 2 in 2000, 1 in 02, 1 in 05, 1 in 07, 1 in 08, 1 in 11, 2 in 14, 1 in 16, 19, 21, and then he's on the last year he was on a soundtrack for a Netflix show.
I'm keeping a Trill Bill, homie. It was all out of all those years. Out of all those, each year
so
individually.
From 92 to last year, he's had a 30-year career?
Yeah. But
this year 31?
31. This will be year 31. But we're going to say you have two potential classics. They come in the middle of your career. And there's no point at any year, even with the two potential classics, can I say that you was one of the top 15 hottest rappers or best rappers of that year.
At the time, yeah, you're right.
Stop talking. These niggas need to stop talking to me about Common, bro. Stop. Like, I get it. You like his music, but it's like, dog, that shit really kind of trash, dog. Like, for real.
It's not trash. It's just not for everybody. It's like Playboy Cardi. It's not for everybody.
It shouldn't be for anybody. Anybody that listens to Playboy Cardi or Trippie Redd needs to be committed or hospitalized. I'm gonna keep that a being.
I'm convinced if you're a Trippie Redd fan, you probably fun to hang out with until you turn on the Trippie Redd music.
You put on some Trippie Redd music around me, I'm walking out of the room. I'm good.
No, because like I said, I've met some people that like Trippie Redd that are quite fun to be around. But I feel like that's until they get the Trippie Redd vibes.
I've unfollowed bitches because they posted it like they like Trippie Redd. And I'm like, I don't even like looking at you no more, bitch. just the fact that they post one song, like this was what they were listening to at that point in time, posted on a story. Nope, we done. We are done. You were stupid. And I'm glad I know now before I see a stupid tweet about you trying to politicize your feelings or idealisms that are completely dumb and flat earth.
Right.
You know what I mean? One Trippie Redd post, not for me. I'm good.
Right. You would think.
We live streaming.
Yeah, but before we get started, I'm gonna grab some ice right quick. So
all right, I gotta take a piss.
Yeah, go ahead. So be right back, motherfuckers. Oh. Happy Friday the 13th, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, this is one of your holidays because it's one of them weird ass days and shit. Cause you like the horror movies and shit and all types of Jason stuff and yeah, good for you. You weird peoples that y'all are.
Hey. Don't shit on horror fans just because we can appreciate things that are great before the rest of you do.
Nah, some shit is just ass and y'all niggas and y'all just happen to vibe with lunacy. But it's okay.
Jason is not one of those things.
It's trash, bro.
A blessed day it be nonetheless.
It's trash, bro. Like
oh, I meant to ask you, did you see the new fucking Velma show?
Nah, I thought like, is Velma black? Like it looked like it.
I think they might have taken some liberties. But
yeah, I'm about to say like from one little clip that I seen on Instagram and shit, I'm just like, it looked like she was in a dark room, but I'm just like, she looks black from this angle.
Well, it's Mindy Kaling playing.
Oh yeah.
So that's always hit or miss. And I ain't watched it yet, but the reception seemed like it's a miss. And I'm only hesitant to watch it because, nigga, since when was Velma the comic relief? Are you a Scooby-Doo fan? I'm a lifelong Scooby-Doo fan. So, like,
I mean, I hate the live action movies, like, but yeah.
I hate the second one. The first one was dope.
I thought
the second one they could have kept.
Yeah, the second one was really bad. But yeah, I think are we live? We live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that fucking the character Velma has been so sexualized in the last like half a decade, like really like fetishes over the shit.
Her and Daphne, but Velma more so.
Velma, yeah, has been taken to like a whole. I understood the Daphne thing because I'm just like
it was always there. She was
when we was and we were kids and it was just like you want a bitch like Daphne, except you don't want her to get like kidnapped.
No, I always wanted a bitch like Velma. I always wondered what she looked like outside of the little orange sweater and little skirt. I always wondered. I was happy they took that angle, but then they took it too far when I started seeing it on the hub, and I was like,
I mean, oh, shit. Man, it's a thing, bro. Like it's a yeah. I mean, like it's like in the realm of its own. Like Velma fetish should be its own thing. Like
it could be its own category.
Yeah, it should be its own category because like I'm starting to see it just by random bitches just on that are promoting their OnlyFans where they doing that shit just because it's a thing.
Because it's popular. You know what I'm saying? They know.
Yeah, but see it, so but it's popping like super dumb hard. I'm like, yo, like every one of y'all are doing this shit. Like everybody don't look like Velma, bro. But it's like, why?
But if you change the thing, like you said, I don't know if she's supposed to be black in this or Indian or what, but if you change the shit, can't anybody be Velma, nigga? It's like Harley Quinn. Can't anybody be Harley technically?
If we want to keep it a bean, and this makes a lot of sense of how I ended up in life, or who I ended up with in life. I had the biggest crush on Pocahontas when I was a kid. That was mine.
Really?
Yep, that was mine. Wow. It does say a lot, don't it?
It's funny enough. You don't want to know what mine was? Poison Ivy. Uma Thurman.
Yeah. Yeah. She was hot in this, though. She was hot in this. See, that's why you gotta watch Stranger Things, bro. Her daughter in that John. She look good.
Uma Thurman daughter?
Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke's daughter.
No, yeah, I have seen her. She is.
Yeah. I think her name is like Emma Hawke or some shit like that. But yeah.
Her a couple of times. I didn't know that was him and Uma Thurman daughter.
Once I
still sliding Uma, nigga. Uma cold.
Uma is cold. But I seen the when I was like looking over the cast of Stranger Things, I'm just like, how old is some of these niggas? Like, I just out of curiosity.
They all grown now, shit.
Well, yeah, all of them are grown now, but it was like at the when I'm watching, I'm like, I wonder how old the older people in the cast are. Like, I was just like, that it's like Mia Hawke, I think, or whatever. I'm like Maya. I was like, the only person I know that has Hawke spelt like that is Ethan Hawke. No, nigga, it isn't. Yep, father Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman. Oh shit! and now I can't unsee it now. It's like I can see both of their faces in her.
That's crazy.
And it's a little strange, but
now that you think about it, I think I know who you're talking about. It if I'm thinking of the right face, like she does look exactly like them niggas.
Yeah, like both of them equally. Like it's a little strange. It's a little weird.
Ethan Hawke daughter, because I swear I know who you're talking about. Because I seen her, I was like, oh shit, she's cute.
Yeah, she on that Stranger Things, bro. That shit hard. She like one of my favorite characters on Stranger Things. So keep it being.
Yeah.
Like once I found that out, I couldn't unsee it. It was just like, yep, that's them.
More like Uma, but yeah.
Yeah, she looked more like Uma, but you could tell where her dad's features come in.
It's in there. It's in
there.
Yeah,
especially when she talks, you can see it. And I'm just like, oh. But knowing that, I feel like if they were ever going to do some type of continuation or break off of Pulp Fiction, if Quentin never did it, you know who Mia Wallace is. Like you know who Mia Wallace is, straight up out the gate.
He would never. But yeah,
I think you should do a continuation in some type of sense.
He did say something. He went on Tom's podcast a couple months ago, and he did say something about he was working on turning some iconic. He was very light on details, but he was like, it's one of my biggest shit. I'm thinking about doing a TV show before I got a meeting for it in a couple weeks. So that was like he is thinking about doing some TV.
Yeah, I think Pulp Fiction would be the best one in a sense of the movie is what, three total stories told to make one.
Basically. Well,
and it's technically and I'm like, and each one technically has like about 45 minutes to the movie. You know what I mean? To make the whole bitch. If you just made 6 episodes of it, I think because you had Bruce Willis's shit, Travolta and Jackson, and Travolta had his own.
The Robber, and then somebody else.
The Robber.
The niggas that was in the diner.
Yeah, but I include that inside of Vince and
that's its own thing.
But it leads to all of that. So I'll give you 4. Right, there's 4 stories, but theirs was just kind of like in totality, including the end, 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Like in total.
Okay.
But it was
short, but it was vital.
Yeah, it was vital because you had to bring it all the way around. You had to bring it all the way around. But I feel like he could do the same thing with you make an episode a piece around these specific people, something like they cross stories and shit, and then the last 2 episodes, last one, bring it all the way back around, and you just have to do a limited series of that. You don't even have to do multiple seasons. That shit would be iconic enough.
I feel like that's why I feel like Tarantino, if he's gonna do some shit like that, he should just do like regular, like just not regular, but like something new. When I say regular, I mean like if he's gonna do TV, just give us a new thing. Don't rehash some other shit or re-explore some other shit. I'd rather just see a new angle from Tarantino told that way.
I want to see him use new people. I want to see what he does when he.
I don't even care if he does that or not.
No, like, I want to see what he does when he uses new people because his most newest person that's been a part of his roster as far as usage has been Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. Like they haven't been in none of his movies, so like those are like except for Leo, he was in Django, but like he was like
TV for him. If he had a TV idea, they would play a role for him.
I ain't saying they wouldn't. I'm saying I would like to see him use some people that are not specifically like Matt Damon, not of the previous roster.
I feel like Matt Damon would work good with him for some reason.
I think he would. I think he would.
Like Matt Damon just got like that type of attitude where he's like, "Fuck it, let's do it." Like,
I don't think Matt Damon's hard to work with, but
that's
he's
what
actually
I mean.
He's a really underrated actor because he's been in some shitty movies, but then the movies that he's really good in, like are really good, are like great.
That's what I was about to say. At this point, you can't even say that. At this point, his shitty movies and like borderline classics, and he got a couple classics. It kind of evens out by now. It's been like 30 years.
He got a franchise too, you know what I mean, with the Bourne movies. Like you
got some classics.
Yeah, he got some. Yeah, but I'm like, but his ones are shitty. Them shits are shitty. But it's like for real, he got some good ones. Like
I still never seen Good Will Hunting fully.
I never will. It's too white for me. I understand that.
I've heard the synopsis. I've seen
too white for me.
clips. I've seen Robin Williams, rest in peace, acting his fucking ass off in there. Still have not seen the whole way. If I was gonna sit through the whole movie, it would be for Robin Williams. But nah, nigga, I still haven't seen it.
You see The Martian?
Yeah, that shit was fire.
That shit was hard. The Departed, that shit was hard.
That was one of my favorites.
The Bourne movies outside of the first and second one lose flavor to me.
I stopped watching after 2, and not even intentionally. I just never watched the other ones.
Like I
saw one of the when they switched characters. I saw one.
Bourne Legacy.
Yeah, I saw one of those, but that was it.
That was a reach. Yeah, me and Selena went to go see that. Yeah, like that shit was a reach. But the fucking the last one was like, what the fuck was that? Jason, like the last one was called like Jason Bourne, but the third one it was like the Bourne's ultimatum or some shit.
Yeah, it was
the Bourne ultimatum.
The Bourne supremacy. The Bourne.
No, it was the Bourne Identity was the first one. Then Bourne supremacy, ultimatum was the Legacy, and then Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
But
so I saw the first, second one, and the fourth one.
But see, they kind of capped the second one right to me. They kind of capped it off. You didn't even need no more. And then you realize that they still chasing this nigga, still fucking with this nigga. They still trying to kill this nigga. He ain't even fuck. By the time I got to like to Jason Bourne, I was like, why are you fucking with this man? Why? Why? He every movie y'all sending at least one assassin to go get this nigga. He fails miserably.
He never comes back.
Right? Like, why do we look, fam? We killed this bitch, and he still just want to just be left alone. Like that's it. Leave the man alone.
Speaking of simple ass premises, another movie I still haven't seen, which is a popular series. I ain't seen not one John Wick movie. I got me
and my wife going through those today, tomorrow.
I finally recorded them all to like.
They on HBO Max, bro.
They are.
They just released them because that was my problem. They never was anywhere where I could watch all three at once.
That's because that's what I wanted to do.
Because they would be on like TV or some shit, and it'd be like
that's why I commercials. Them all.
and I was like, I made a decision like 2 weeks ago that I was gonna buy them. I was gonna buy them all and shit, and just have them digital and shit on my Apple Plus. But I'm like, nah, just give it a minute.
Like them yet.
Yeah, just wait it out. And then I turned on HBO Max for the first time in 2 weeks, and there it was in new releases.
Last time
I was on
HBO Max, they had 3 on there, and that was it.
Yep, that was 3.
It was like 3 would be one place, 2 would be one place, and 1 you'd have to catch on TV.
Yeah, you had to go find that one.
Yeah, or buy it. Yeah. Uh-huh. But my point to saying that was, I saw something about they signed on to do 3 more now, so they about to have like 3 more John Wick movies with Keanu.
See, but that's why for that one, for the trilogy that stands right now, I don't know how I would feel by the time 3 is over, because I might just feel the same way I feel about Jason Bourne and feel like, why are you fucking with this man? Let him live. They killed this man's dog. I was like, no.
That's what I'm saying, bro. From what I know of the movie, it's just that. So
they killed his dog. They destroyed his car. I think they killed his wife too. I think in the first one, I don't know.
Like it's his wife and his dog. I think in the first one, from what I've heard. And after that, he was already an assassin, so he just goes like Super Saiyan assassin. But how long can you be mad about your bitch and a dog? 6 movies, nigga. 3, okay. 6.
I mean, shit. Like
Did you know he's gonna fall in love again in like 3, and then they capped it off, but then she gets killed in 4? Like
Keanu Reeves, Keanu Reeves is the master of finding the I Am Groot movie role. Meaning he is the master.
He is Groot. He's the original Groot.
He will find the role that he has a lot of fun doing, that he has to do the least amount of acting in. It's gonna sell a shit ton of tickets, nigga. And we gonna just keep doing this shit till the fucking wheels fall off. Let's do it, nigga. Like,
but you know, the
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Keanu is like, that's become a meme now in a good way, to the point that we look forward to him doing the bare minimum and just making it look good. Like, we look forward to it. Like,
look, man, I do not
like
have
Nicolas Cage. You look forward to him being insane in a role for at least a few minutes in a movie. You look forward to him being fucking nuts.
Yeah, but I will say for all of those people out there listening that love that movie Con Air, it's not a bad movie. It's not. It is a dope movie. It's not a bad movie. That's what I'm saying. I'm not dogging the movie.
Dave Chappelle is
he gets murdered, and that shit's stupid.
He was like,
but like for them not to kill the nigga criminal like so shittily. Like let me put it like that. But that Louisiana accent that he was like Nick Cage,
hilarious.
That shit was god awful. That
he
shit
didn't even keep it the whole movie.
So that shit was going so bad, bro. That shit was bad. You might as well just been you.
I think he went from like Southern to Australian at one point. It was bad, bro.
Like, this nigga's supposed to be like this special forces ex-soldier and shit, nigga. You sound like a mongoloid. Like nigga, stop.
That nigga sounded like a more retarded Forrest Gump.
Mama said life is like a box of chocolates.
Now
you never know what you're gonna get. But I tell you,
Roxy in your mouth and say it. That's Nick Cage doing it.
I tell you what you're gonna get. You're gonna get episode 237, 9 Millennials Podcast, House of Spades Media. We in this. Yeah.
Oh, good segue.
I don't know. We should have introduced ourselves 12 minutes ago, but I was like, we in a row. We in a vibe right now. We talking our mad shit. You know what I mean? Everybody know who we are by now. Yeah, everybody know who we are. We here. We ain't even got to do AKAs. Fuck all that shit right now. We've been talking for like
3 people watching right now.
Shout out to everybody around the world that will be listening, and to those that are listening and watching right now as well, from around the globe, coast to coast, East Coast, South Coast, the niggas on the North Pole, the people that are right now in Antarctica and shit with the penguins and shit, and they little tents doing research and shit with cameras outside. Shout out to you, because we know it's cold and y'all ain't gonna see your families for like another 8 months. So you might as well listen to us.
Did you know that penguins push each other off of cliffs to see like if it's safe for the rest of them? Like, they'll all go to the cliff to see what they're working with, and then one of them will just push the other one off, so one goes first, and if he lives, then the rest of them will jump, and if he dies, then they back up. It's just like nature; they just do it.
That's the one penguin named Pam, and we know who Pam is. We know who Pam is. Everybody knows Pam, and if you had to figure out whether the stove or the door was hot as hell and we was about to die, you're gonna send Pam first to go and grab the handle.
For sure.
Hey, yo, Pam, see if that door hot, bro. Wow! Oh shit! Like, yo,
it made it extra funny because it was like a video of it. So it's just like 6 penguins on this cliff, and there's snow everywhere. They all get to it. It's like they talk for a second, and then you just see a flap just go, bitch, all right. And then one just goes and like, oh shit. And then that one lived, I guess, because the other 5 jumped off. It was like, okay, cool, we good. Like, it was like, yeah, they're just naturally wired to do that shit.
Like, fuck Pam. Blah. Blah. I'm good. Damn it.
Random penguin fact.
Damn it. Matter of fact, I would know if I could. That random penguin fact. If motherfuckers would stop bullshitting and let me have a penguin.
Okay, now we've never truly explored this. Have you ever really looked up if it's illegal to own a penguin? Because all you might have to do is create the correct conditions.
That's all I want to do.
Freezer. You can just buy a deep freezer, double wide that bitch. That's an igloo in the hood.
That's all I be saying about, bro. I was gonna call Yeti to make them like a special one. They could just be chilling in. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So you could have like a little crib for the nigga plug.
Yeah, like on remote control wheels and shit. So it's like when I could just bring him with me and shit, like hitch him to the back of the hamster mobile when I want to whip out and shit. He just be there chilling.
That's an expensive emotional support animal.
Look, fam, if the only creatures in the animal kingdom I can identify with is the turtle and the penguin, look, my nigga, that's the homies. That's the homies.
I feel that. I, for one, have always felt close to squirrels, so I feel that.
Those are very good. Why rodent, my nigga?
I was riding through the hood one day. I was about 12 years old, and this squirrel was crossing the street, and I caught it, and I just felt a connection to that motherfucker. I don't know why. He was always stuck with it. He just looked like he was just furry and friendly and just minding his business, just running through the hood, just trying to find a nut or something. Struck
probably did by now.
Yeah, probably.
There's probably 4,600 squirrels coming from that same gene pool of that one that you just let live.
No, I was in the car. It was just skipping across the street, and it just caught my attention for some reason. And I just was like, "Oh, squirrels are the shit."
Squirrel ass nigga. I like penguins because they just be chilling everywhere. Like animals that be chilling, I fuck with. Turtles, penguins. They just be wanting to chill, bro. They just trying to get what they need. You feel me? Like, I just need this fish so I can eat real fast, bro. And then I'm getting back on land and I'm chilling. Yeah. Like, I'm really like, you know what I mean? Turtle come up on them, like big turtle come up on the beach and shit. Plop, nigga. Bird ain't gonna get me. I'm too big, nigga. I'm here now. Sharks can't get me, nigga. Bitch, get your hands off me. Like them, random tourists, like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, but that only works so much. You got to think your defense is so capped at a certain point. You can't do shit but this. And maybe this.
I got a whole shell, my nigga. We good.
At best, you can jump in some water and swim away real fast, but you got to be fast enough.
But that's what I'm saying, nigga. I got a whole shell, nigga. I'm good. My defense system is my body. That's crazy.
That's if you're a turtle, yeah. If you're a turtle, that work. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And penguins, they slick. So it's like these niggas can build them some speed.
But most of the niggas is chasing them is slick too.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what eats penguins. Seals,
sea lions,
whales,
orcas. Well, orcas are the shark of that area, so I guess penguins, right? Yeah, I'm saying like yeah, sea lions, orcas, yeah, big shit like that.
I saw a human on TikTok. It was the most disgusting thing I ever saw. This is how disgusting it was. I saw maybe a quarter second of it and immediately was like, ugh, and kept scrolling, but it stuck with me. Saw this lady, and it was a white woman, unfortunately, pulling a wet tarantula out of what looked like a clear bucket of water and then bit into it. It's the wet tarantula for me. The fact you bit it, I ain't even stay there to finish it that long. But I saw her mouth go over the head. I saw the legs do the thing. I do not fuck with spiders.
I ain't got a problem with spiders.
I don't fuck with them. They are truly the definition of an abomination, in my opinion. Especially once they get bigger than the size of a quarter. Then
everybody
that's a villain at that point. I have an enemy.
It's a villain
in my house. I have an enemy.
See, me and Deion Primetime Sanders have the same irrational fear of snakes, like next level type shit.
With a snake before I ever.
No, bro. I
will happily.
I will refuse to go into your house if I know a snake is present in that bitch.
Like any kind of snake, you just hate snakes.
Can't do it, bro. Can't do it. You crying about spiders, nigga? Like shut the fuck up. You crying
about snakes, nigga?
A snake, yes, a snake.
A snake is arguably less harmful than a spider, depending on the spider. Depending on the spider.
Nah.
Nigga, I would much rather put a fucking python around my neck than a motherfucking tarantula on my hand. I don't even want to pet one. I don't want to be in the same fucking room as one. I will be in a king cobra. Put me in the room with him. I will do it before a tarantula. Nigga. I'm pretty sure I'll make friends with the nigga before the spider. Nigga.
See, nah, snakes. You wild as hell. You can't be in a room with a tarantula, bro.
But I can be in a room with a snake, nigga. Fuck you.
No, I have
no spiders. I don't give a fuck the size. The tarantulas are just the biggest one. I'm talking about any of them. I don't fuck with none of them, baby. I don't care if they're that fucking big. I don't fuck with them. Nigga. I don't know.
That's some scary ass shit. That's a scary ass.
The one time anybody might ever see me scream like a bitch is if you see me see a spider. Like, yeah, the only time you'll ever hear that noise, that type of noise come out of my body is if you see me see a spider unexpectedly. Like, shit. Bitch, like I'm gonna go to like anger. Don't do that.
I died. I died. Came right back. I'm good. Oh shit. No.
Don't do that.
Mm.
That's not what's best for you and me and you.
Look, I know on God's green earth that there is no way on earth that a goddamn spider is going to subdue me.
It's not about subduing you.
Like what I'm saying is,
it's about making a snake feel smaller. You make my space feel
subdue
smaller.
A human, no problem, bro. For example, I'm pretty sure this was in Florida because it seems like a very Florida situation when I read this. As of recently, there was a grandma that they was looking for that went missing. And then they found this fucking python with a big ass bulge in it. And it happened to be grandma. Grandma alive though.
Yeah, I heard about
but it is like she was living inside of this snake because it ate her whole body, bro. That's some shit. You were in the stomach lining of a fucking python. You never, nor I or anybody that's listening to this podcast will ever in any way be consumed wholly by any type of arachnid, my nigga. I'm sorry. This is what happened.
Okay, that may be true. And even though you can be consumed wholly by a snake, does not mean that, nigga, you get an excuse for not keeping a pocket knife on you. Didn't your grandparents teach you better? You don't know how to cut your way out of a snake? What the fuck is wrong with you? How do you even get in that situation for one? But bitch, if you do get in that situation,
maybe grandma tripped and failed. Maybe grandma tripped and failed, passed out,
and then a snake's mouth.
No, she passed out. She was on the ground, and then she went into the snake's mouth because the snake went and got her.
Why is grandma passing out without a pocket knife in her pocket? It's called a pocket knife. You're supposed to have.
How many grandmas you know that carry pocket knives?
My grandma, when she was alive, she had a pocket knife and a pistol at all times.
Was she from Detroit?
Georgia.
Special circumstance. You have to have.
Georgia in the 40s.
Oh, she was trying to protect herself from grimy niggas and lynchings. Yeah, nigga, that was a different time. That was a different time. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like those are rough days, sir. Those are rough days. Those grimy times to come up in.
I forgot what part of Georgia.
Georgia, nigga. It don't matter.
That's true. That is true.
Like that. Georgia. 1940s Georgia?
Hey, say for no nigga.
Was she nigga them?
Light skin, yeah.
Oh,
like my mom complexion.
Oh, she was hated by the blacks and the whites. It's terrible.
She met my granddad. Somehow she moved to Detroit. My granddad was from Tennessee. He went to Detroit.
Everybody from Georgia moved to fucking Michigan.
No, that's not what it was. That's not what it was. Somehow that nigga, because he was in the military, went from Tennessee to Georgia, or ended up in Georgia because of the military.
That's where Jackson. That's where Fort Jackson is. That's where you train for the East Coast for the Army, anyway.
In World War II, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that era. Well, no, were they married back? Yeah. No, they would have had to. It was around that time, I think. It was like after the war, slightly after the war, they got married. They was married like 50 years before one of them died.
Hey, man, that's beautiful life, man. Shit, we were the same person for 50 years.
But yeah, Georgia in the 40s, that ain't cool.
No, absolutely fucking not. Shit's terrible.
Speaking of Hollywood and grandparents and dead people, R.I.P. Lisa Marie Presley. That's fucked up. The silence is deafening.
Oh no, I thought you were going to say more because I'm not saying anything.
I only know so much of her work. I know more of her father's work than her work.
I'm just not going to. I'm just going to leave that one there. Just going to leave it.
I mean, it's a music legend, you know.
I'm just going to leave it there. Just
I don't know if she was the legend, but I mean, she was.
I'm just going to just leave it there. Just leave it there. There's a point in time. Hey, we trying to get the Showtime deal.
The Showtime deal. R.I.P. Lisa Marie. And you know, cardiac arrest is a bitch. You should stay away from it if you can, by all means.
Yeah,
or at least have a trained nigga on site to help you in the first minute and a half.
Yeah, man, Damar Hamlin went through some shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. At least have that there if you can.
Yeah,
that was God, nigga.
Is there like a really big medical award you can win, like for real, like on some real shit? Because
whatever they gave Fauci for saving niggas with the pandemic, they need to give that nigga for saving that boy life.
Yeah, like there needs to be, because real shit. If you really think about it, everybody in that stadium and everybody watching, probably X amount of millions of people who saw that hit in live time, that led to his cardiac arrest and his heart stopping for a minute. If he would have remained dead, that would have been millions of people that saw.
That's what I was saying. On national TV.
Yeah, like
you just witnessed an accidental murder.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's the watered down version of what happened in Joker when he shot Robert De Niro in the head. As if it wouldn't have been intentional. It would have been like, yo, you know what I mean? But he lived because of the actions of those those on the medical staff. So I feel like shit. You saved a whole bunch of people from some fucking trauma, and maybe you might get some people in the NFL to rework their whole. Do you know that this young man is why he's like at this point, if he was not playing football after this season, he would not be supplied medical insurance by the NFL?
Why would he be? He wouldn't be playing for the NFL anymore.
They still cover you, but you have to play a minimum of 3 years in the NFL before you can actually apply for
lifetime coverage type thing.
It's not even lifetime. It's only 10 years after you retire.
So what do you do after the 10 years? It's on you?
Yep.
So why even apply?
No, that they give you that. But you won't have it after 10 years after you retire. So let's say let's say he has a 4-year career, right?
Well, if he died, he wouldn't have fucking mattered.
No, I'm saying like at this point, because who knows how well or even how confident he might play coming back. Because like, nigga, you died on the field. Like, if you're a little off, we can all fucking understand why you might not be playing with the same vigor anymore because you just really got popped.
He didn't understand what the fuck even happened when he woke up. He was still asking about, did we win?
But what I'm saying is like,
on national TV.
He's not gonna play again for, you know,
at least a few months.
Yeah, for the Bills do that. So he's gonna be processing like for sure what happened. You know what I mean?
Like, and if the season's over, he got like a year to process it. Not saying that's enough time. You almost died.
No, I mean like the Bills are still gonna be in the Bills are in the playoffs. So his team's in the playoffs. He's just not playing as he shouldn't be right now. What I'm saying is until August, he has a lot he's gonna be processing a lot of what the fuck just happened really for real.
Yeah.
Right now it's just like, all right, nigga, am I good? Am I alive? And is everything working? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But then when you're gonna be able to process it, it's like, all right, if you can't play to the same level that you was before, maybe, just saying.
Well, you definitely don't want that to happen again.
No, but then you play
him. That's my question. How can I make sure that never happens?
Exactly.
Or I just have to stop playing football.
Yeah, absolutely. But if he's not even eligible for a pension now. I think they said you had to be 6 years in, I think.
I mean, it's not fucked up. That's the rule, but I mean, it's fucked up for it to be a possibility that this nigga has to deal with.
Yeah, but none of that money, like he wasn't playing for no big boy bills, bro.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like that shit might all be over.
Didn't nobody know this nigga till he almost died.
Yeah. Outside of Buffalo. But it's like,
if you were a Buffalo fan, like into the NFL, you had never heard of this man before this. I hadn't. And I loosely keep up with football. I've never heard of that nigga until that.
But that type of shit happened to somebody, bro. And you realize this is what I will say. The NFL union has whatever the fuck it is, whether who's the president of that shit, the players association and shit, whether the man representing the players is pussy or the representatives, as far as lawyers are bad and negotiations with the league offices, as far as shit is happening, but there is an absurdity of level of fuckery that they put down on these players, bro. Like, it's absurd, fam. It is crazy.
It is. If you don't last this long, sorry, it's basically that. If you don't last this long, you can't get this. And if you don't do this to this level, you can't do this. And it's like a tier system. It's a job. Nigga, the NFL is one of the shittiest sports jobs to have as a player of the sport.
Real shit, my nigga. Like, I look at this, like, in 7th grade, there was a dude that worked at my school. He was like the security guard there. He had a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah. How many niggas, me and you both in Detroit alone, have seen how many retired players that were professional players that were from basketball versus football? Way more football players doing way more regular jobs than basketball players.
Yeah. But but the fact that dude worked there and we saw this nigga walking around with that bitch like it was a symbol of pride on his shit, because that's all he had, bro. But he earned that bitch. And it was just like, my thing was like, why the fuck do you work here? And I even asked him that. He was embarrassed. He was kind of pissed that I asked him. But it was like, I really was wondering, because it's like in my head, when you in 7th grade, no, what I'm saying, when you in 7th grade, nigga, you assume that motherfuckers is getting that loot for taking them bodies.
You can't be a grown man and wear your Super Bowl ring around and not expect to get no questions about it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I really was curious, and that made me really curious about what these contracts is in general, how much motherfuckers are making versus what the market is dictating and shit like that. Like, I like that type of shit. But the fact that we saying like, yeah, I played 3 years, all I get, yeah, and I had to quit. Let's say per se, I had to quit playing because my spine got fucked up on a tackle. And the only thing that the NFL is going to give me on my way out is health insurance for the next 10 years. So I'm not going to pay for it then. So let's just say I come in the league at 22. Let's say 22, come in the league at 22. By the time I'm 25, I fuck my back up. I'm only covered through the insurance by the time I'm 35. That's it. So, if you just played pretty much 3 years, not even a whole rookie contract. So you playing off of bullshit dollars, then coming in, depending on where you got drafted. You didn't even accumulate that much money in your 3 years.
This is where I kind of lose And this ain't got nothing to do with Hamlin and nothing like that, but what are we expecting? We know the NBA pays very well. We know most major league sports pay very well. But it's always been an argument around niggas' pay as to why do athletes get paid so much money? It's kind of ridiculous. It always has been. So even a football player's salary is more than most niggas, depending on what level you at. In the NFL, I think you can make anywhere from $60,000 to a few $1 million, a few tens of millions of dollars. But it caps out about there, tens of millions of dollars. NBA, you get into the hundreds of millions of dollars, depending on what you're doing, who you are.
There's a couple $100 million plus contracts in the NFL.
Yeah, but that's like four niggas. It's like Tom Brady and like fucking the GOATs. It's not a lot of people. It's niggas in the fucking NBA with $100 million contract you never heard of.
Yeah, but the thing is about, I think the shitty thing about the football market is they'll dictate your market by your position. You might, like, for example,
the NBA too. They just pay better.
No, you could be the best player and shit, and you're gonna, like, if you the best player, nigga, you gonna get offered the fucking max deal. It is like the max that is the salary allowed. That
team can give.
Yeah, the allowed to give you. It don't matter. You can get that. If you a center, you the best nigga on the team. You Joel Embiid, you gonna get the same offer that Steph Curry does in Golden State. Yeah. You gonna get this like the super, yeah. So like some super, yeah. It's gonna be them super max offers. You know what I mean? That's what you're gonna get.
My point
with the NFL, it'd be like, all right, if the max that we want, if the max market for a quarterback is $50 million, that's what the max is. So we would say like that be Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady or some shit like that. Just saying, Patrick Mahomes. That's how much you're gonna make a year.
Right.
The best player on the team circumstantially could sometimes be the wide receiver or the running back. But the market for that position dictates we only pay $30 million for that position. So there ends up becoming a discrepancy where the quarterback market is, if even for a mid quarterback, can get $40 million, $35 million when the best player on the team's only market value is at $35 million, and he has to play to that.
But my point is, all athletes get paid ridiculous amounts of money to put a ball in whatever position it needs to be in. And that's being very trivial about it. But at the same time, it is an absurd amount of money to do this job. So when I hear niggas complaining, whether it's in the industry or outside of it, about, or in the sphere of the thing or outside of it, when I hear niggas get to talking about they not getting enough for this, yes, they are. Yes, they are. If you're making $20 million, $120,000 to fucking run a ball up the field, nigga, shut up.
That's a whole lifestyle, though. You can pay. You can.
It
like,
is. So is working on a line.
But I look at that like you train your life for this. This is your. If you got to those points, you train your life for this. Since you was a little. Since you was.
How many niggas train their life for it and never get there, and then they end up on a line.
And you ended up there.
That
but
don't mean
you weren't bad. You weren't good enough. That's just simple enough. You weren't good enough, bro.
That's not always true,
nigga. It is
the reason. No, sometimes the reason you're not good enough is because it's the time that you're in, or maybe whatever that could be. There's plenty of niggas that never made it to the NBA that are arguably better than Michael Jordan may have ever been, but you'll never know because they stayed their ass in Rucker Park for 20 years. It's not because the league didn't know about them. Just because shit never happened.
You weren't good enough. In some way, you weren't good enough. Whether you weren't like marketably the right person, meaning like you got a fucking record long as the Bible. Like, yeah,
you ain't going to the league.
No,
even though you better than Michael. You ain't going to
you not going to the league, son. You wasn't good enough for that. You wasn't good enough to think about playing hoops first.
So that's what I'm saying.
Like your body break down like mine does and shit.
I don't
like
think
it was like my body wasn't good enough for the next level. So it's like, all right, you get it.
Not good enough is sugarcoating. It's not being too harsh. It's sugarcoating. You can't say a nigga not good enough just because life put them in a situation or they ended up in a circumstance where it may have removed that off the table. That's not they weren't good enough. That's just life happening.
Sometimes, yeah, but circumstance happens, and it's either you can either like the determination of what life is.
Don't cry about the check. Is my point.
You were lucky. We react to shit,
right? But you were lucky to get there, so don't cry about the check when you get there. You already, if you could cap the shit out at $1 million a year, niggas wouldn't cry about it. If you could cap out,
it's not a cry about the money that you make it. It's crying about the motherfucking support that you get. If you work 60 days at a job, nigga, they like full time, they gotta offer you benefits, right?
Depending on the job, but also if you work 30 years there, you can't ask for a Supermax contract, can you? You might be the best nigga in that bitch. They may offer you something. You may be able to negotiate some things, but if you say, "Hey, nigga, we gross $2 billion a year. I bring you $1 billion of those $2. I should get at least 100 million." You could make that argument in the boardroom, but they may fire your ass after that, or they may give it to you. All you can do is ask. My point is, it's very different from motherfucker playing basketball or playing football, where you may train your whole life for it. You may do all these things, but you're not the only niggas doing these things for these jobs. And I'm one of those people that think the niggas that are the highest paid niggas in some of their positions aren't always the best niggas to be doing those positions. You could argue that with a lot of niggas in the NBA to get a lot of money and they garbage because you know niggas is better than right now.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's my point. Don't cry about it.
Absolutely. But the thing is that the Players Association, as far as the union has in the NBA, has the backs of the players. Like I said, I don't know who fucking up. I don't know whether it's the representatives. I don't know whether it's the lawyers that they got representing the shit, the board of members that sits on the board of unions or what. I don't know if it's a battle with I don't know what it is.
I feel like
because every time that the fucking NBA does a major fucking TV acquisition deal, guess what? Everybody gets paid more.
Everybody check go up.
Somebody up there in the players union, like, yeah, nigga, when y'all sign these fucking contracts, bro, we getting X amount per these salaries because we the people up in there filling these seats. We, not me, not this nigga just over here. We and everybody that's on that board is actually playing at this point. When you retire your seat, and they have to re-vote again amongst players to get the next guy up. That's a discrepancy. Every time I hear the football niggas talk about the shit, it's we not all on the same page. How the fuck are you not?
Right.
Somebody needs to be talking to somebody. Like I said, is it your representative? It's something. Because if these players who are bringing in billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars and shit, which they are, jersey sales, tickets, merch, TV, the whole fucking nine, the Super Bowl alone, everybody gets paid. Like, or like, you don't even have to be there, nigga. Your next year's salary is somewhat determined on how big the Super Bowl is from the previous year.
Yeah,
you don't even have to
bump somewhere.
Little bump somewhere because the Super Bowl, yeah, halftime show. I'm a fan now again, and whoop, 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 whoop. But they not in support of the. All right. Yeah, we can do this for the pension at this year and this, that, and the other. The average like lifespan of an NFL player is 6 years. But doesn't mean that you can't get to the league. You worked hard enough, you were good enough, but you got fucked up and someone helmeted you and you done and you fucking paralyzed. That they shouldn't help you to fuck out. Because you on year 2.
I was gonna say, you could argue as much as you could argue they should get paid more. They should have health insurance and all these things, which they should have. That should be, it's a sport. They should have, at the very least,
a combat sport. You should be a lifetime health insurance. I don't
give
a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's just like if it's UFC, nigga.
Period. But my thing is, as much as you could argue it one way, you could argue it the other way. As much as you could argue they could get paid more, you could argue them being capped out at $1 million. Regardless of what the players are getting paid, the corporations are only going to do so much. So when you're looking at the corporation and you're hearing the player talk about they're not getting paid enough, the player sounds crazy saying they're not getting paid enough, but the corporation looks clean because it's like, well, I mean, that's the rules. Okay, that's the rules, but nigga, isn't the rules a little draconian? Nigga, like, what the fuck you doing?
But that's what I'm saying. It's about who. This is the problem with man saying on ESPN on Mina Kimes' podcast and shit was completely true. I can't remember what my man's name is, but he played in the league. I just can't remember his name. But what he said was 100% true as far as the union decorum, as far as what players are owed post-retirement, when retirement can go, when they can get a pension. You know what I'm saying? That whole line, like that whole line, I was like, I see where you at. I see where you at. I get you. I'm in support of everything that you're saying and talking about. But the problem, yeah. But everybody, like the people representing you have to be in sync with the everything. Now, if the problem is all right, you keep losing, because like I see it all the time, like the last 2 times anyway, that Roger Goodell's commissionership was up for vote. He got right back in. Now the owners, they vote, the PA, all the players and everything vote too. If he's the reason, if he's the person, like I'm not using him saying he's just the sole scapegoat, but if he is the scapegoat of the reason why we getting like as the PA is getting fucked, maybe we shouldn't keep voting for this nigga to be the commissioner. Maybe, but everybody ain't on the same page.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Maybe I do think maybe I'm on year 8 and never had an injury a day in my life. I played every single game. I'm mad, healthy. I'm bound for the motherfucking Hall of Fame. But I don't think that just because the safety that I ran over that was a rookie that got hurt in his 5th game and can't play again anymore shouldn't get health insurance for life, nigga. This is a combat sport. You still made billions of dollars off this game. You can't apply that nigga, like, even if you saying like, yeah, all right, he was a rookie. He can't get a pension. Okay.
You can say the same shit about
the nigga got hurt on an NFL field in an NFL stadium on an NFL network. Damn it. It don't even cost $1 million to cover somebody for fucking health insurance for life. One person?
The WWE is a perfect example. They were in the news this week because they sold to Saudi Arabia. They sold the whole company to some niggas in Saudi Arabia.
That's why I heard Vince McMahon came back. It's to sell it.
Well, no, Stephanie quit for unbeknownst reasons, I'd imagine because she's pissed about something. And it has to do with probably selling the company to some Saudi Arabians and then letting Vince come back and then run the whole company quietly because it'll be a private company now. But what we're talking about with the NFL is perfect because the WWE does, I think, what the NFL wants to do but can't do. The WWE hires everybody as independent contractors, and if you get to a certain tier, that's when you get paid more. But you got to work your way up that ladder. If you don't work in the main event, you ain't got your gimmick right, you ain't got your shit together, you ain't ready to win the match, niggas ain't feeling you in the back. It's a lot of politics and shit, but like, you know what I'm saying? Even when the politics ain't there, you still only get so much. You don't get no lifetime health insurance. You get help while you're on the job. You're a contractor though. When it comes, John Cena, Triple H, Undertaker, all of these niggas, decade-long contract workers.
Yeah,
that's why you can go to. That's why, depending on the deal you sign with them niggas, you can go to any other fucking company you want to, but you probably don't always come back to the WWE because you know who the big dog is.
Look at Brock.
Look at Brock.
I feel you. I feel you when it comes down to that, but wrestling isn't a team sport. It's can I do this sport? You know what I mean? Like you might be a small nigga and might have to fight the Big Show. You know what I mean?
Sports centered around entertainment in the same way that football is. It's more scripted. It's not teams, but if you're a fan of a certain nigga, you are on a team.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
you're on a team.
But what I'm saying is that you can get paid a lot of money just based off of who you are. Nigga, if Steph Curry just shot threes and just that.
No, you don't get paid off who you are. You don't come into the WWE like off of Instagram fame and just be the shit.
No, what I'm saying is when you can fill seats, that's when you get the like upper echelon contract. You just got to be the best player on the way there. Yeah, I'm gonna say you just got to be the best player on the court. That's why we
the same shit. Like though. You got to be John Cena.
I would say we from Detroit. We didn't seen it. We didn't seen the Pistons teams that have the one player on there that's a star that gets paid a lot of fucking money, or Detroit Lions, or the Detroit Tigers, seeing the same shit, get paid a shit ton of money just because they're the best nigga on a losing team. Blake Griffin, Reggie Jackson, Andre Drummond, Allen Iverson. I'm just saying.
You gotta wear the blue tights before you can wear the blue jean shorts. You gotta come.
If we talking about shit where the jeopardy of my life playing this sport or engaging in this sport,
arguably more at risk of that than a Super Bowl or fucking football player.
And yeah, because they're allowed to do cocaine.
Padding on that shit.
Yeah, and they're allowed to do cocaine and shit and be damn near and
muscle relaxers, all of that.
Yeah, shit. Like all types of drugs and shit before they go out there and fight, not knowing if they're gonna go into cardiac arrest or not.
Steroids, you know, everything.
Yeah, and just because of the entertainment of the game, you know what I mean? Like football ain't like
all
that.
Sports is legalized steroids. I do.
Yeah, football ain't like that. This is what I'm just like. There has been, I think,
football is kind of like that.
But here's the thing. No, but what I'm saying is that you can probably, I can count on one hand of firsthand accounts that I know of that a player died on the field, even for a second.
I can count 4 people that have died in the ring in the WWE.
At least.
It's like 3 or 4. And then there's like 3 or 4 more off camera that weren't in the ring. That was his life.
Yeah.
Their life, just let's call it life.
Yeah. The thing is that the entertainment is worth more than the life when it comes down to, I think, wrestling sports anyway. Like that's the way it looks.
Wrestling might be more of a lifestyle than football. You train your whole life for that, just like you train your whole life for football, and it's more of an individual thing, so it affects.
I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not saying I'm not arguing that it's not. Like I agree upon all those things.
I'm just saying I think it is. I'm not arguing.
I'm saying that it's one of those like you gonna put your life on the line for the money that you can create because of who you are, for the entertainment of the people, but you're putting this pressure, like all of this pain and shit is put on you to do it every single fucking night. I admire what wrestlers do as far as entertainment, because they'll do that shit on a Monday night and then go into a whole nother city and do it again on Thursday. Like
that was the first job I really wanted, was to work for Vince McMahon, literally. And I say work for Vince McMahon, meaning I wanted to be a WWE superstar. That was one of the first jobs I really wanted.
I know you voted Republican once. There's no way you haven't. I know you voted Republican once. There's no way you haven't.
Fuck you.
But but to me, it's detrimental to the health of the play, like of the athlete. Because I do look at wrestlers as athletes. Do I look at it as a sport, really, for real? No, because it's staged. But
well, it's a sport in the sense that you can really get hurt. You're really doing physical things, but the isn't.
I'm saying these are athletes displaying a show that is pretty much displayed on their body.
It's a show with a storyline.
Yeah, it
so it's a reality. It's a reality show.
They might not be really punching each other as hard as they can and shit in the face, but them niggas is really doing those jumps off of the ropes and landing on motherfuckers.
You're really getting hit with a steel chair. You're really going through a table.
You know what I mean? Like that shit is a part of the storyline, but those are athletes doing that. Those are professionals doing that.
Even if you get the prop shit, it's still, which is what they use, that prop metal shit, but it's still metal hitting your head.
Yeah.
Like, nigga.
Football players, it is for the sport of in the game of winning. There is no staged. You got to go out there and put your ass out there on the line every single day, all seriousness, to go out there and handle business and get yours. And bring home that dub. Now, a lot of motherfuckers, even Calvin Johnson, used to say, like, after games, nigga, I used to go right home, smoke a big ass blunt, eat and fall asleep because my body felt like shit.
No shit. You just
if you looked at those games, we watched those games. We watched those games when, especially those games where that nigga went down.
That boy was exhausted.
Yeah, when that nigga, he like, dog, what the fuck? And it was just him and Matthew Stafford,
bro,
for a hot minute. Just them two.
And shout out to the squad. We ain't said that live. We said that on the phone to each other. Shout out to the squad for ending the season the right way. We not big Detroit Lions fans, but you know we are fans. Like
I you know what,
proxy. We not like fans.
Yeah, I actually just love the fact that they beat the fucking Green Bay Packers and stopped them from getting the playoffs. Like that was the win. That was a win for me because I was like, if it's this and that, I won my part.
So lit about that shit. I heard a lot of the Detroit fans that was in Green Bay in the stadium stayed after the game and just kept turning up in the stadium. Just on some fuck Green Bay, we on some Detroit shit.
made plus 500 on that game just because I was just like, I can't stand these niggas. I was like, I don't even care if I lose the whole 100. I hate Green Bay so bad. I just want these niggas to stop them from going. And wherever Aaron Rodgers goes next, I'm gonna hate them too. I don't. Oh damn! If he goes to the Raiders, bro, that shit gonna break my heart, bro.
Yeah,
that shit gonna break my heart because I'm gonna have to root for the Raiders, bro. Oh, that's nasty.
For the Raiders, nigga, what you mean?
Like, no, I'm saying if Aaron Rodgers goes to
nigga, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying if Aaron Rodgers goes to the Raiders, bro, I'm gonna have to root for him. Then, dog, I'm gonna be you. I'm gonna be you with LeBron.
Oh yeah.
It's like, damn.
You don't want to root for the nigga, but it's your team, so you kind of
it's like, damn, man. Like,
I'm not really a LeBron fan, but
it's gonna be one of those.
We're here.
It's gonna be one of those like, fuck, we going to the Super Bowl, bro. Like, god damn it. Like,
at least we got there, I guess. Fuck it. That's how I was, at least with that shit.
Nigga, I'm gonna run around my neighborhood with a sign with all my Raider gear on and shit saying we won, but fuck Aaron Rodgers, though. If he on the team. Like, I'm like, we won, except him.
I thought you was a fan.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Oh, you see your boy.
Too much pain and disdain over so many years.
That's actually a perfect segue again. Too much pain and disdain over so many years. You seen your boy got married again.
No, that's your man's, bro.
It's not my man.
That's your man's. Don't talk to me about that shit. That's your man's.
No.
Stop. No, you is the one and only Ezekiel, like on this show, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing.
The show started with both of us being that way.
You was the last one to go to a concert, my nigga.
It was free. Fuck you.
I don't care, nigga.
Ain't got shit to do with shit.
Look, the last non-rap concert I went to was a Justin Timberlake concert, and it was free. If you argue, like you went there, and like I'm a Justin Timberlake fan. What you want? I'm not going to deny it.
I wasn't a Ye fan the last show I went to. I just had free tickets, and I was like, let's see what he.
Yes, you was. That was the life of Pablo.
No, it wasn't. No, the last Ye show. Well, I guess okay. The last live show I went to was Life of Pablo. The last show I went to was 9 to 2.
And you went there on love.
No, I literally went there to see if it was going to be a train wreck or not, and it was. Started 2 hours late, and then the whole production was he got mad performing and threw the mic down and left.
You know what? Somebody should just go places and just set one thing that like they own on fire and just stand there.
I mean, it's a dope shot.
And just try and look cool.
Shot. It's a dope shot, arguably. You set anything on fire as a rapper and stand in front of it. It's dope. It looks dope. You can't say it don't.
Fuck out of here.
As a rapper, nigga, really? You can't rap with that?
Bro, he don't even rap, bro. That's all CyHi.
We don't know that no more.
CyHi, the greatest rapper of all time, nigga. If we gonna put
no, he's not.
If we gonna start giving Ye credit, nigga, he might be the like to where it's due, which is to CyHi. He might be the greatest rapper of all time, bro. Who knows? Who knows?
Regardless, he seems to be happily married again, which is good because that makes me think that at the very least he's not spinning completely out of control anymore.
That nigga is the white woman hunter.
Hey, I understand it, but at the same time,
that nigga is a way better sniper than you. That nigga is killing them.
Only a better sniper in the sense that he has more resources.
No, that nigga. Look. At least I can say something.
And time to spend sniping.
I would say this. At least I know out of the crazy white women that you
scope on.
You know, out of the white women that you went through and shit, like at least I can say, like, at least even for the crazy ones, at least I can say to some degree they love you. I don't think I can say that about Kanye.
I think Kim actually loved him. I don't know about the rest of them bitches, but
I think she may have loved him at a point. I definitely don't think she didn't at some point, but overall, I don't think that love lasted that long. Let me put it like that. That's what I'm saying,
though. I think she really wanted that to work in the sense that, like, she really thought that was going to be her husband forever. That's why I had so many kids with the nigga and like tried to make things work because she really was planning on that being the thing.
Yeah, she didn't want to be a hoe no more.
Take it anymore.
She didn't want to be a hoe no more, and I feel that she didn't want to be a hoe no more. And Kanye was like, "Yo, you can be a hoe. I don't care as long as you with me." And did. And then wanted to be like, "Yo, you dressing like a hoe." And it's like, "Yo, nigga, you nuts." No, bitch, you're a hoe. I found Jesus. And yeah, in the story.
Said, we can't do this no more.
And this bitch was like, "Nigga, what?" And then started fucking a white man with a 10-inch penis.
You know, that's gotta be akin. You know, it's one thing when a white boy get his white girl snatched by a black dude. You already know it's some real pounding going on there in that situation. But if you a black dude and you get your white girl taken by a white dude,
and then she don't come back,
that's like your girl leaving. That's what I'd imagine it feels like for your girl to leave you for a girl. It's got to be similar, right? It never happened to me, but I mean, it's got to be a midget similar pain. Like
midget is worse.
If your girl leave you for a midget dude, that's kind of wild.
Yeah, that's why I said midget is worse. Midget is worse than the girl.
Like 10-inch dick is worse. So if you ain't got 10 inches, you gonna feel away.
Yeah, but
that's gonna make it hard to sleep for.
If your girl leave you for a midget, that hurt. My dick bigger than the midget, so it's like,
you know, damn. You know, it's because she really hates you. It's not because he like tearing it up better than you. If a nigga dick bigger than yours, you gonna be like, yo, he hitting it better too. Damn.
You saw his daughter trolling him.
She wasn't trolling him.
She trolling that nigga.
That was cute. That's like,
that was trolling that dumbass nigga.
I believe Kim when she say they don't know nothing that's going on, because I think she really spends that much time trying to make sure they know as little as possible. I really believe that.
Yeah, but the problem is with that shit. See, the problem is with that in their circumstance, for sure, is like, nigga, there's your parents are some of the most famous people in the world. Everything that they do, where they go, what they've done has been highly documented. So when North turns 18, there's definitely gonna have to be the conversation of, why are those people making fun of me? Because they said, like, Mom, did you do a sex tape? You know what I mean? Like, you can't really lie it off because it happened. We was there. We saw it. It's reality. They might be ignorant to it because they're children, but you can't lie to them forever on the shit.
I don't think
you know what I mean. Like, even
I don't even think that's an uncomfortable conversation for Kim to be like, yeah, nigga.
But when it comes down to your father, though, you know what I mean? It's like, if
I'm just went crazy, that's more explainable than the sex tape.
But the thing is this:
the sex tape wasn't even with Dad.
It's depending on how you shaping this child's reality, though. You can say, like, all right, I'm gonna build this around. I'm gonna try and shelter her from the pain of it, but make her aware, no, like,
she's no completely unaware of it. There is no pain from it. Nobody in another 10 years is gonna make fun of her about her mom's sex tape from 20.
Not that, nigga. I'm talking about her dad's lunacy. I'm like, right now, if someone was like, yo, your dad is a fucking nut, like, was a fucking nutcase, and that's the reason why he's in the fucking gutter, and everyone's blackballed him now. And she just like, what the fuck you mean? If the world that you've already shaped is like, nah, nothing's really, and shelters her from that completely, and then she finds out on her own, and it's like, all right, I got these memories, but are these memories true? Like, was this nigga just on a good day, or was the time when we didn't get picked up by our dad was this nigga was having a fucking trip in Wisconsin? You know what I mean? You feel me? There's a lot of truth to be told if you don't, I wouldn't say sugarcoat it, but at least leave some truth to be told. You might not understand all the truth, but something.
I feel like with them being the age they are currently, it's okay. Like, you can gradually lead them into that. And nigga, who looks at their parents like that? Nobody looks at them, whether they're famous or not. Nobody looks at their parents like that. Even if you turn, let's say, fucking 16, 17, 18, and she do a Google search of her parents, all the kids, they end up doing that. And then because Nori's the oldest one, be like, yo, what the fuck was you on, Pops? That's just a conversation you gotta have as a family. That ain't got shit to do with the rest of the world. The same way how when you get older and you realize your dad cheated on your mama, and that's why they was arguing when you was a teenager and you ain't really know what was up, niggas. This is the same shit.
Yeah, but those same niggas walk away from that situation like, what the fuck? Because of what they saw is now trying to relay what they understood. Yeah, but you can come to a completely different understanding based on said circumstance.
It's not gonna shatter their reality.
It might. Who knows?
Find out. No, I don't. I don't think it's like.
But that, like I said, it depends. It depends on how you shape the reality. If
dad as your dad, not as his opinions. You know what I mean? You know that person as that person, not as just their opinions that they have. If you're looking at it from a way we look at it from, which is people that don't know these people personally and just see a lot of what they do, naturally we have a different relationship with them than their children ever have or ever will.
That's not really true if that's who you exactly are. Like, I always thought
we both know Kanye ain't all the way just that.
A good example is, I always knew, me and my brother always knew my siblings always knew my dad was an asshole. But that's our way of looking at him. it wasn't until their 30th or 40th anniversary party and shit where I found out that everybody thought this nigga was an asshole for real. And I was like,
he's just an asshole.
He's just that. And I was like, I'm like, shit, that's Ronald, man. Like, that's just who the fuck he is, bro. Like, that's just who he is.
Sometimes your dad is just a fucking nutcase.
You know what I mean? But the reality of it was like, all right, you just figure out who your pops is. Like, you'll learn. And even my brother was telling me at a certain point in time when I was seeing, you'll figure it out. Yeah, like you'll learn.
You just don't know him that well yet.
Yeah, and I learned my shit. You feel me? Like North might just learn. And what I'm saying is like you might start to. Yeah, I'm saying you might start to put certain shit together. It's like, all right, that nigga nutted out on that one time, and then they said it might just be like simple as just nothing more than freaking her word out, just having a conversation. Like, yo, that time we went to Disney World, like impromptu and shit, and Dad was supposed to come get us. That nigga was tripping in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
bro, you could have just told me that shit, man. Like, don't.
But why? You're 5 or 10. Why? You don't fucking need to know the ins and outs of the politics of our relationship. You need to know that Dad is okay. I'm okay. He's not here right now, but bitch, we're about to go have some fun. Okay, let's go have some fun. You see Daddy when you see him. When you see him, he's Daddy, right? Okay, cool. You good.
I think that's what leads certain people to trust issues, is finding out shit later. Because it's like,
it's very different when your parents are some of the most famous people on earth. So maybe, yeah. Nigga, it's not when you talking about regular people. That's
if your whole life pretty much like if a quarter of your life is being recorded all the time via social media, motherfucker, you can tell me some shit. Fuck that. You sharing a lot with the world. You better tell me something.
You're 10 and I made you. I'll tell you when you're when
you better tell me. No, nigga, that's not how the game go. I would do the same for my kid. I'm not gonna keep you ignorant to this game that I'm in.
Nigga, if you was running around caping for Nazis, you would tell your daughter, hey, yo, look, this is the game right now. Okay, this is what we doing. That's a ridiculous conversation to have with a child.
I couldn't be all the way invested if I didn't put it down to my child too.
That's why Kim ain't letting you see them, because you be wild and trying to have little stupid conversations like that, and she didn't heard about
it. Exactly, nigga. I'm like, but that's why you're like, yeah, you wild.
What are you talking about?
You wild. If Kanye
anyway, the nigga married a new white bitch.
If Kanye offed himself, if he offed himself, and that was like the end all be all, he just did that shit on, and it's like real sad moment for y'all. And that was it. I'm sure his children would be sad. I'm not saying that they wouldn't be.
Like I said, I'm sure. I can guarantee you.
Yeah, like they would definitely be sad. Their dad's dead. But there's gonna be the moment where where it's going to come up. Someone's gonna research. Someone's gonna be like, yo, that's not how that shit happened. Who told you that? Like, no, you know what I mean?
Another thing, you can shape whatever narrative you want when you're in charge of the narrative. When you're raising a child, I don't raise a child, but I know one thing for sure: when you're a parent of a child, you're in charge of their narrative, at least for the first 15 years.
Not even that much.
It starts to fade around 12 to 15, but yeah.
I'm gonna say, like,
you're the person that gives them the starter pack to go.
As soon as your kid starts reaching puberty, nigga, like as soon as your kid reach puberty, that's when I'm saying that's when they really start thinking for themselves.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can go anywhere.
Yeah, that's when you're thinking for yourself.
You're not really
the
guide.
You are the guide for a certain point. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can be the guide up until then. I'm like, they can be completely ignorant of everything. If Kanye did some crazy shit, like I said, tomorrow,
and shit, they can be for another 10 years.
Exactly. But when they find out, it's gonna be a lot of questions to be asked. But it's gonna be questions, it's gonna be research, it's gonna be something, because it's gonna be, even if it doesn't really destroy, like I said, destroy their life, it's gonna be like, damn, Why'd you keep that from me? Or at least, why'd you keep that from me? Why did I have to come searching for that?
Do you think he'll tell them about their new mom? Since we're on it, do you think he'll tell them about their new mom? Because that's something you could go either way on. You could hide that, or you could be like, hey, married a new bitch. Yo, this your stepmama.
No, I think this whole, like, to be real for real, I think this is the pettiness that he's doing to Kim. Yeah, he's spiting her for Pete.
My mom said that.
Because of what I looked at it as when I seen it, I'm like,
she's the one that told me he got remarried. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
I saw it as a rumor, and then I was like, oh my God, that's confirmed. Damn. All right.
I saw him out on a date with a bitch the other day.
Yeah, that's why
like
I was
a different bitch than this bitch, but then this bitch is the one he married, I guess. Might have been the same one.
But I will say that I look at it like you're trying to get back at Kim for the Pete shit. So you trying to upstage her because she's single right now, or at least not fucking around to the public world's knowledge. And it's going to be one of those, well, why can't I see my kids? This is my wife. This is their stepmom. She should be, they're part of my life. I love them. She loves me. We should all be able to make a family and make it work.
We don't know how long Ye been fucking with this bitch though. Either. He been not fucking with Kim for like what, a year now? Over a year? It's been over a year. It's easy to believe he struck up a secret, or not secret, but a quiet relationship with this shit. And now he like, all right.
From the source that I saw, the first one anyway. Yeah, she used to work at Yeezy. So it's possible that he knew her, whatever the fuck. She might just be a gold digger, late registration. Who knows?
I don't think he gave a fuck about that at that point. He was on Drink Champs talking about some bitch, you my girlfriend, you my girlfriend. What you need? I'll give it to you. He don't give a fuck about no gold diggers no more.
He still gotta pay George for his family like $250 million, but whatever.
Yeah, when is that supposed to come down? That ain't been in the news in a minute. That's supposed to come back around.
I don't know, but I know I'm one of the only people that goes on any type of social about it and still talks about it. Like, yo, he still owes that family's money. I'm just saying.
Because I want to know if he can pay it.
He can't pay that shit.
I want to know if he got it. And that's
he got that cash liquid. He got that cash liquid and shit. But
for sure, he got like he got at least 300 liquid for sure.
Yeah, but he ain't. I think he after paying her 250. Like, yeah, he's only worth 400 million. I'm like after all the losses. So that if you got 400 million cash, or in essential assets that you have right now, yeah, you'd still be at a loss. You had only 150 million left, but nigga, you put yourself here.
Does Kanye have a way back that's not music or fashion? Like a way back into A, our good graces, and B, in the space of making everybody go, damn, that shit cold though.
No.
Because I'm racking my brain with what we know he's good at.
He's made himself Andrew Tate. And the difference is,
no way.
Hold on. I would say, and the difference is between them, and this is hard. This is how hard or how bad it's gotten for Kanye to make himself Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is nobody in comparison to what
he's Kanye. He is just
what I'm saying. Like, as far as the love that artistically or whatever you did from your craft, as far as appreciation and retrospect, there's not even a comparison. Andrew Tate ain't in the same realm as Kanye West. Kanye West is a part
similarly these days.
No, these days, but I'm saying in the realm of how many people love you, will cape for you, will go all the way to the wire for you because they were so much. You were a part of their childhood, part of their. You know what I'm saying? Slow jams played at your prom, nigga. Motherfucking, you listen. You had heard them say going on in your car when the first time listening, like you first got your first whip. That was me. Like shit like that.
Word to Common.
No, stop it.
You said the song, nigga. I didn't say it. You said
I said, heard him say. That was
That's
Adam Levine and Kanye.
Adam Levine is the Touch the Sky.
No.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
The Touch the Sky videos where he's playing Evel Knievel, that definitely has fucking Adam Levine doing the hook.
No, that has Lupe Fiasco in it.
Never promised tomorrow today.
That's Adam Levine.
Far away. No, it's Kanye.
Yeah, heard him say is Kanye's song, but Adam Levine is on it.
Oh yeah, nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. Yeah, okay, no, he is. Is he on both of those records? Who's on Touch the Sky? Is that Common?
Lupe Fiasco.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, yeah, okay. I got my.
You high?
I am.
Like fuck out of here. Like anyway, like yeah, like that was me though. Heard him say was black. Like I put late registration on as soon as I got my first car. Like pulling off the lot was like, what am I gonna listen to? Opened up the zipper fucking John.
The zipper case of CDs.
And I'm like, I got the keys on and shit. You can see I can see the niggas in the rear view, like looking at me like he's gonna pull off, and I'm flipping through that shit, like
trying to decide what I'm
gonna do. I'm like, yep, got it. Slid that bitch right in there. And I heard him say, and then I rolled the windows down, all four, nigga, rolled out, peeled out on the fucking street. On some nigga shit, because I'm just like, first whip, bitch, yeah. Like, I'm doing this. I was there. Andrew Tate ain't that to people. Like, let's keep it
a lot of people, just not as many as Kanye. But he is.
They're Republican autistic. It's sick.
True. A lot of
it's a sick. I would say
both of those things.
It's a sick
individually and together.
But to say that Kanye really dug himself and drove himself, and we watched it, we've detailed it, we've gone through this whole shit for the past couple years on how he did this shit and made himself just as cancelable and in the same pocket as Andrew Tate. That's unfathomable. That's crazy. That is buffoonery, my nigga.
Yeah, that is. Dare I say, coonery?
It is absolutely that. Coonery definitely aided in all of the fuckery. Coonery.
Shout out to the newlyweds.
Terrible music. Look, I don't like Pete Davidson neither, nigga, but I think it's corny as fuck.
I don't get why you
don't
like Pete. Why don't you?
I don't like the nigga.
Why?
I don't like that
nigga. He's not funny, and he's supposed to be a comedian. Why don't you like him?
That's one of them.
Just don't watch his fucking comedy. You don't like SNL anyway.
He friends with MGK too, so I think he bitch ass nigga. Friends by association, guilty by association.
That's a questionable decision, but
that's what I'm saying. But guilty by association on that one. So that's there. But that's me.
You can't question a nigga friends though all the time.
I can't.
You can, but it's not always fair to that nigga.
You fucked around with people that are like, all right, I don't really fuck with that nigga, but
I fuck with a few people that you don't fuck with, but you don't question me as a person because I fuck with that person. Just because you question them as a person.
Yeah, but it's like I might question them as a person, but it's like I don't look at those people like you are like those people ain't like, yo, that's an automatic fuck, nigga. Like, no, nigga, don't even come around me. Yeah, I'm gonna say, don't come around me because you hang around with that nigga.
You only feel like that because M ran that nigga out of hip hop.
No, I was on that like before then. After Black Flag, I was done.
I was gonna say, I don't know why you keep acting like at some point you weren't an MGK fan and a bigger one than I ever was. But
I'm always a fan of underground. When it's underground, I like to see how it grows. Because like we came up in the mixtape era, it's the same shit. I like seeing the shit when it's dirty and grimy, but how does it grow? You know what I mean?
You polish it.
Or even if you don't, how long can you go unpolished before it sounds bad or repetitive? You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's that, or is it I'm coming to you because your shit's unpolished and everything else is too washed.
that's a fan subjective thing in the moment in time of music. You can't put that on the artist.
Just saying. I'm a Benny fan. No matter if it's MGK. I'm a Benny fan, nigga. I don't like Burden of Proof.
Okay, and if Benny kept making records like Burden of Proof, you wouldn't then go, Benny's a trash artist. You would just say, these last couple records I ain't fucking with.
Yeah. Just not fucking with
it. Right. You wouldn't say he's a trash artist.
Nah. Like, I know you can rap, you just make trash music right now. It's like that would just be it.
That's subjective, because if he let's say he felt the need to keep going in that lane, it's probably because everybody else is saying, hey, yo, that shit was fire. You should keep going there.
Keep calling Harry.
Might be feeling in his damn self.
Keep calling Harry fraud. Stop calling Hit Boy.
I keep trying to find this one fucking Harry. If you don't put, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but if you do, if you don't put your fucking instrumentals on YouTube for niggas to rap to at their leisure, nigga, when I meet you and we do that project, we gonna have a conversation about it. You know how hard it's been to find an Uncle Junior beat? I still ain't found it.
No, you won't.
I need that Uncle Junior beat.
Did you listen to the Alchemist Sandwich?
I heard part of it today. Not all of it. I like the Schoolboy record. And what was the other one I heard?
The Schoolboy record, the motherfucking the Joan with Stove.
I heard Stove. I wasn't impressed by that one.
Stove has done no wrong in my eyes at this point. Matter of fact,
I like his shit. I just it was
that, you know what, his last single, I don't like. I would say that. That's the Game. Like I didn't like that one. But
what else? What was that?
Yeah, the one with Conway.
It was Conway. Okay, yeah, I heard that one.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
I was fire. I'm the only three I heard.
Yeah.
One with Schoolboy, the one with Conway, and the one with oh boy.
It wasn't better than Yacht Club, but it was definitely better than Lunch Meat. So I'll say that.
I just got hip to one of them the Currency and Harry Farrar projects where he had all the stoners on that bitch. I just heard it. I think it came out in like 2019. I forgot which one it was. Let me look it up. I've been on that one heavy like all week.
Did you listen to that Jay Worthy project I sent you?
No, I didn't.
Two Peas in the Pod, Jay Worthy and Larry June.
Didn't listen to the project, but I did hear a few songs where he had verses on there, and I was like, okay, I see what you're talking about. But I still got to listen to the project.
Yeah, like Jay Worthy.
2018. I just was hearing the Marina this week. The Marina hard. I just heard
yeah, nigga. Yeah, that was one of the joints I was spending real tough on during the pandemic. Just like playing 2K, just like smoking out in the room. It was like blasting.
That's good, right? That's good DoorDashing music.
Yeah, I was bumping that a lot. Bandana by Freddie Gibbs. Yeah, a lot of Ransom. And pray for Paris. Like at that point in time.
It was a new nigga I heard that I was like, oh no, he nice though. Oh, I finally heard Mount Westmore today. That shit hard.
It is hard. But you gotta love West Coast if you fuck with it, bro.
It's so West Coast.
Yeah, I love that shit.
So
I love that shit. I love that shit.
To the point I was like on track 4, and I'm like, how many times are we gonna do the West Coast hook thing? Like every hook is
every time, my nigga. Every time.
With the whole everything is there. And it's like, yeah.
That's why when you were saying for the Ortega Awards, like Mount Westmore was gonna win best com, I'm like, nah, bro. Like you gotta really blood that shit, like for real. Like I do.
I didn't know what you meant till I heard it today, and I was like, oh, okay, that's what.
Yeah, like you got like I love that shit. I can put that shit on bump all day, but I'm like, that shit ain't for everybody. When I said you the Jay Worthy, Larry June shit, I'm like, them niggas is West Coast Cali bum pimp shit that make they music like that. Bro. I can send it to you and you would appreciate it.
Right.
I can send that to any old motherfucker. Like, yeah, I listen to rap. You ain't gonna fuck with that shit. You ain't even gonna understand it.
I had that shit play. Even my mom was like, yo, is that Snoop and Q? And she ain't never heard of E40. She seen Too Short.
But she never heard of 40?
Never heard of 40 Water. Hit today. She never heard of 40 Water. And she seen Too Short, but she don't know his voice. So she know who it is, but she couldn't pick him out of a lineup, put it like that. Anyway, she's listening to the album with me because I'm door dashing. Nigga, she's like, this is kind of nice. But I'm like, see, that's weird that you like it because you don't even like hip hop. And it's like after I'm realizing how West Coast is, I'm like, oh, this is like, how much of this shit did Dr. Dre produce? God dang.
You gonna have your moms rolling around the hood like Ghost Rider and just.
My mom don't be knowing it, nigga. When we be like, no, for real. When we be door dashing, sometimes she fall into like a little thing.
She fall into
it. Like for real. And nigga, it could be 3 a.m. in LA, Doughboy playing, and she just be looking around. Like, I'm like, you don't even know how cool you look, low key. Like, you look super cool right now.
You know what? Your moms just need to find her a hat, bro. Like she needs, like she's that person that needs
rocking
that
the beanies like me.
Nah, she needed like her own specific thug hat. Like I don't know why, like them old French hats and shit that like French women used to wear and shit you see in the movies and shit.
Yeah.
Get her a black one of those, a blood gang. Nigga, the fuck? You'll catch Paul on some shit, nigga, like
littest dashers ever, nigga.
Like shit. Pull up, nigga.
Hey, low key, I'm thinking about TikTok and that shit. I'm thinking about TikTok and the door because I do it too much and too often to like not make content out of it, bro. Like it's just, it consumes too much of my life to not record.
Dash man.
Hey, if that shit didn't pay the way better than I thought it would, I wouldn't be fucking with it.
Look, fam.
You was surprised the other day when I told you off camera, nigga. You was like, yeah. But like per dash though. I'm like, nigga, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
You didn't think it was that much.
If you consume as much sports as I do, dog, like, and got yourself just a weed hustle, bro. Because, like, on top of that,
when I get my L's back, I can start selling weed again. I can't sell weed
good,
again.
Bro.
My license back.
Because, like, my goal this year is to try and 2.5 times what my salary is through my hustles and gambling. And if I can do that, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna fucking work for a company again. Like, I'm just gonna keep doing this till it works and I have more time to do what the fuck I want to do. And I'm making my own money as I do. Like on my own time. Like, I think that shit's corny. I ran into somebody last week that was really like at my company Christmas party where it was like, yeah, like somebody really quit work to sell weed and did it. Yeah, you grow in pounds, you can make 5,000. You go a pound, you can get 4,500. You can super primo 5,000 a pound. Yeah. And all you got to do is do one and deliver that to your local dispensary. You don't even have to smoke. Just use it as an investment.
You gotta know how weed work,
right? Like, nigga, like you could just grow it.
That's
sell
the
it,
only
grow
thing.
super primo, and just grow a pound of that shit, and you are making more per month than most people make per month off 1 pound.
That's the only thing with me about weed, like in my however many long year relationship that has been, like, the only thing I regret is not learning more about how to grow when I had the opportunity, but I never had the space to really test it the way I would have needed to. So other than that, it's like, I know I can get the bag off, but when I get my L's back, bro, if I'm gonna start doing the weed shit again, I don't want to like do no like big time dispensary shit or nothing like that, but I just want to get like a couple good clients. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to be a straight grower. I really don't like having to deal by the O. I don't like it.
O or better. I say nigga half or better is easier, but if you know,
I don't like
grow the shit and do is,
yeah, I don't like it because it's like I'm one of those people that's like, I'm not dealing out of my crib. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing it.
Just go drop it off.
I could, and I do. But the thing is like, all right, I'm dealing by the O, but I still do have a day job. So I still feel some type of bad when someone hit me like at 8 o'clock, like, yo, can you pull up? I'm looking for 2. Yeah, my nigga, I got you, but I can't get to you until after 1. So I hope you're not in a rush. And I gotta hope And most time, like my people's cool. Like, yeah, nigga, don't worry about it. Just put it in the mailbox or like knock on the door and shit and leave it on the back porch. Cool, whatever. It don't even matter. If I'm asleep, cool. Boom, and I just leave. We 100, not a problem. But I have this paranoia in my head, like, what if this nigga really down to his last G, dog? And I know how I am with my last G, bro. And that's 4-5 hours out sometimes. You ask, I might hit up somebody else, and now I'm out of $300. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because that's the game you play.
Exactly. And it's at
least when your time isn't fully, centered around that.
Absolutely. But also on the type of you growing it and you dealing straight to dispensaries and shit, that same $4,000 that I'll be making dealing O at a time, a couple O's at a time.
Well, you gotta
make at one time. Yeah. But you build at one time and you keep it pushing. Yeah. You got to make your business connects. That's 100%. Like, you can't just be like, I'm dropping off some weed to a random dispensary. They don't have no relationship with you. You ain't never tested your weed before. You at least got to drop off samples, nigga. The fuck you mean?
I think, best time I had selling weed was doing it either half ounce at a time. So if I was gonna pick it back up, just because of how shit it is now, that's probably the best way to do it. But even to that, if you're gonna do it now, whether you sell into a dispensary or not, so many different ways you go about doing it that you don't, even if you don't grow, you don't have to grow. If I like living out here, I started selling weed again, nigga, I know I clean up on edibles more than flower. I clean up on edibles and carts more than flower.
Yeah, but also in that same regard,
if I was that, I guess in my head, it's about playing that cut you off game.
Yeah, but if I was growing,
I ain't trying. Even if I buy,
I'd offer to you like, yo, I can like, how many ounces you need to do your shit for me if you need to make butter, and I'd sell you that shit like just off that because it's like, yep, there you go, start your own shit. Yeah, keep you know what I'm saying. Keep the shit in the loop.
I never thought about making my own edibles. That probably would be kind of fire. I never really thought about that, but
nigga, there is a whole machine.
Resale.
No, there's a whole fucking machine. It's on Most Expensive. You can look up 2 Chainz episode of Most Expensive and shit. There probably a better version now, but it's only like $300 and shit. You put your bud in there and actually put butter in that motherfucker, and
butter.
Yep, and all you got to do is put your tray in there and it block it off. You know what I mean? You got 1 gram, 2 grams, this, that, another, all the way down. And there you go. You know what I mean?
Remember that Grobo shit I told you about?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That shit. That was.
I've been seeing that. I saw. I'm thinking about doing that shit for my exotics I want to grow.
I saw
and cross training.
I saw that during the pandemic on Most Expensive, and I was like, if I was gonna grow weed just on some regular shit, just on some low key shit, regular shit, that's probably the way to go about it. Just spend that little 2 racks and just.
I'm just trying to grow exotic hydro, like grow less.
You can grow
I was like, I would say like, I'm grow hydroponic hydro. Man, shit. You don't even have to grow that much. The strength of potency on that shit.
You ain't even worry about that. You can get seeds from all over the world now.
Oh yeah, my man's growing the shit that I got from Colorado. That's the shit I've been pushing. Like, that's my stuff. I wouldn't brought them seeds back. God damn it! Like, that's my bud.
I feel it. But that'd be another dope thing. Remember we used to talk about that shit all the time, motherfucking making our own strain of weed.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
I'm less interested in it now than I ever was, in terms of like having my own strain. It's like, why? I don't even have a strain that I like that much to be like, well, yeah, I do. I do have a strain I like that much. I'd be like, if you were gonna put me and a strain together and sell it like that, but not really.
I like the game. Like, I don't know. This is why, like, anybody asked me, like, yeah, what would you have done if you would have stayed in Mexico? I would have been Sosa. Because like the game is like just a game of growing weed. Like, there's a competition of who got the best bud. high times competitions of indicas, hybrids, sativas, this, that, and the other, best in the nation, best in the region. Nigga, I'm trying to be Michael Jordan. Why the fuck you playing? Like, I'm like, for real. I'm trying to make that bud, the bud. That if you smoke that shit, you gonna feel like you just hit a goddamn wax pipe.
Well,
I'm trying to get to that level. But I do know too, like, yeah, I might get to
I'm trying to 30 that soup, that Zushi.
Yeah, like I might get to 30% first time, 26% maybe second time. But it's like I'm always look at it like, nah, nigga, maybe I won with 29 last year, but I gotta hit 34. I might have hit 34 last year, but that nigga hit that 31, and that shit had them niggas fried. They was really fucking with this shit. It was flavorful. I gotta go for 36. Like that, I like that. It's a drive, it's a competitive nature in me on it. So I feel like I'm always gonna be better.
Got me some Georgia pie today.
Oh, word! So did I.
Really?
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's fucking dope. Motherfucking 35%, right?
And some Jedi Kush.
For sure. I ain't had Joyology shit in a minute.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Gang.
35%, right? And I'm like, perfect. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead.
That's all the same shit. We're like, word?
You go ahead and grab that. But I'm realizing, like,
I'm fried off that right now. That's what I just smoked.
That's what I just smoked.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, that was that blunt wood. Nigga, I looked at plant, I be going to like 2-3 different dispensaries around here. I went to the one off Telegraph today, which ain't my usual one. That's where I got that from.
Damn, you go to the Telegraph one? That's nasty usually.
No, my normal one is
okay.
Plan B off 8 Mile.
I know that one. I'm saying like you went to Telegraph for weed, like damn.
Because I be door dashing off of Telegraph, so that's like the closest dispensary when I'm trying to get weed before 9 p.m. because all dispensaries close at 9 p.m. You know what I mean? So that'd be like the.
I mean, that's later for. That's later for us, nigga. That's like 7, sometimes 8.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Statewide, like the state law is 9 p.m. I thought all of them close at 9 p.m.
Nah, fam. Like there's a spot on
everyone.
The spot I used to go to, before they closed and shit. They closed at 6.
What time do they open? You can't even sell weed before like 11 a.m.
Like it was 11 o'clock.
Yeah, like what? So they open 11 to 6. It's like one shift.
11 to 6. Before they could start losing people and shit, they was 11 to 7, but they still wasn't open to no 8 or 9.
That's crazy,
right?
10:30, and I had to knock.
Yeah, I've walked into Plan B at like 8:55, and just because I go there so much, niggas in there know me. It was like last time I went a couple days ago, nigga was about to lock the door as this white girl was coming out, and I was coming in, and he was like, "All right, man, come on."
Yeah.
All right,
that's my first time there. I had to knock.
I always have the same bud tender whenever I go to Joyology. Like the same one. Like anytime I go, it's always her. Like, yo, and I'm like, what's good? She already know what the fuck I fuck with. You know what I mean? Like
Plan B, like I'm cool with all the bud tenders there. Like all of them niggas know me by name.
Because I went there today. The front desk chick was new. She was new. Wow. So I handed her my ID. She's scanning it in and whatnot, and she was just giving me the whole rundown. And the lobby was like nobody was in there. And she came out, and she heard her giving me the rundown of what the specials are per day. And she like, oh no, he know. Like no, he know. He come in here, and she gave me back my ID. And I was like, what's good, Aaron? Like, and we went back there and did the whole damn thing. She was like, yo, I'm gonna let you know right now. The Jedi Kush is a bomb ass hybrid. That shit $40 an ounce. I was like, word.
40 out.
Half off on Fridays. Half off flour.
That's what Vibe be doing. It's that's the third one I go to. It's this one in Inkster. Nigga, it's called Vibe. They do every week. They got their main prices, and then every week they do deals on those same shits. Like, so if you want to buy, let's say, an ounce of Jedi Kush for it's billed at 150 or 200, right? Let's say it's billed at 200. If you wait till Thursday or Friday and they put out that next schedule that next week, that same strain, same percentage might be $50 for that one.
See, Joyology do they shit. They do they shit like I think it's half off like carts and shit like on Saturday. Like they do one like specifically day by day. Like it's a different one, but half off but Fridays and shit. I was just like, you know, when she was like, yeah, like yeah, the Georgia shit is $25 an eighth right now, but it's $10 off because it's Friday and shit off eighth. I was like, word.
You paid what, 10 for your shit? 15?
15.
I paid 30 for mine.
I paid 15.
But from the one off Telegraph that I got it from, that was cheap for that.
Total for I paid $84 for an ounce and a half.
You said how much?
Ounce and a half.
Not bad.
Right? I was like, damn. Like for real. And this Georgia, man, look here, bro. This Georgia pie right here, bro. Because I'm feeling this shit right now. The science of happiness is real. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's a fact.
There's the science of happiness is real. Like, man, goddamn it. They look here. I kind of feel like flapping wings right now, looking at God. It's like just flapping.
No penguin, nigga. Even if I gotta slap you off the cliff, no penguin. We gonna live.
If you slap me off the cliff, bro, like you can't treat me like Pam, bro. We ain't homies no more after that.
No, if we penguins, nigga, we wired to slap each other off cliffs, so that's cool.
No, nigga, the whole penguin pack know who Pam is. That's was the point. They all know
one Pam. Everybody.
There is one Pam. Everybody knows who Pam is. We know who Pam. No, everybody is not Pam.
Everybody is not. They are.
No, it's not.
If me, you, and we penguins, and any other penguin next to us, any of us can get slapped off the cliff. It just depends on who want to see what's up first.
Pam is already at the cliff. Why would you not push Pam?
So whoever pushes who is Pam in the moment of the group, but everybody.
It's always Pam.
It is, but everybody's Pam. Or everybody could and can be Pam. It just depends on the cliff and the time.
If you try to Pam me, bro, pause.
If we penguins, it come with the territory.
Nah, my nigga. Like, don't trust me no more after that. Because anywhere you standing next to me, I'm
you was gonna do it eventually. If I didn't do it, you would have did it.
Nah, son.
If my left flap didn't go up, your right flap would have.
Nah, son. I'm gonna be like, yo, look at that fish right there on that right there in the snow, nigga. You should go get that fish, nigga. You hungry?
That's different.
And it's gonna be right there where the orca's gonna get your dumb ass just because you wanted to fucking play games.
You gotta think this as a group. It's me, you, and like
three. There's a Pam right there.
Let's say, okay. So why didn't Pam push us? Why'd you push us? Why did I push us?
I was working my way over to Pam to push Pam, but you would decided to push me.
We was all on the cliff.
That's some fuck shit.
To decide what was safe. We was all on the cliff trying to.
We all knew that we was gonna push
somebody to see who would die.
We all knew we was gonna push Pam. You was the only nigga that was gonna jump the gun and push somebody that wasn't Pam off the cliff.
You just said denying science was stupid. This is something.
You trying to deny the science of there is a Pam in every single ecosystem.
I already said everybody was Pam.
No.
Yes.
Everybody is not Pam.
Yes, everybody.
God, do we hate Pam? But this is like everybody is not Pam. It's not. Everybody
is Pam.
That's buffoonery. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take that as no.
Buffoonery? How? On what planet?
Bro. You talking about treating everybody like mans that got hung in Scarface. What the fuck?
if you naturally wired to throw a nigga out the helicopter,
that's named Pam.
Helicopter to see if he lying.
His name was Pam.
Or at least to show his man that you not playing.
His name was Pam. If you checked his ID, Pamela was going to be
the nigga hanging or the nigga that threw him out.
The nigga that was
his
hanging.
Name wasn't Pam. His name was the nigga that killed Tony. He didn't even have a name.
Look. No, I'm talking about the nigga that was hanging was named Pam. If you checked his ID in his pants pocket, it was going to say Pamela. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. The fuck? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me his name wasn't like he wasn't killed because he wasn't a Pam. Huh?
Well, I guess it's a good thing we're not penguins. How do we feel about Iggy Azalea having an OnlyFans?
I don't. I think she trolling the fucking the dumb niggas to do the bad baby shit.
I clicked the link, $25 a month. Nope, I've seen that game before.
Nope.
You about to show me some nipple and some lingerie and be like, this is
what we get.
Shit ever you gonna see from me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see you blowing your pussy out with a dildo. Coming at I want to see that. Fuck you.
I'm with that though.
You ain't showing me that. I don't want to see it. I want to see that ass shaking on some toys or something. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel the way about it. I'm just not paying it no attention. I'm trying to keep my zen. Like I'm trying to stay cool with the fact that like little shit. Like Meg's Tory Lanez dad saying that he forgive Meg. The fuck?
I saw that. You can't do that with that haircut, bro.
No, fuck that. You can't even do it. Huh?
You can't do
you
that.
Hold on. No, bro. No.
You can't sit
No.
You can't sit shots at home.
Nah,
and it be like everything good.
No,
and Beijing parts, nigga. You can't do that.
No, bro.
You can't do that.
No. I'm Blood Gang Latino Jesus, bro.
You can't have a part in the Beijing.
No.
Rock Nation.
No, bro.
Be like, it's all good.
Nah, I'm gang.
You wanted to smoke.
Nah, I'm gang. Nah, how dare you have like a part in your bald ass head with a fucking makeshift hairline? First off, that's just preposterous. You like that's buffoon. That is buffoonery. What the fuck were you doing? Who told you to do that? Why did they tell you to go outside? Who gave you a phone? Why were they irresponsible in giving you a plan? Like, what the fuck? All right. That's that, son. That's that. But the fucking fact that your son shot that woman in the feet and you trying to tell this woman that you forgive her, nigga, what? Y'all, Canada looking so bad right now. I want Drake to deport all them niggas. I don't know to where, but they need to all be deported, bro. Drake need to get everybody out of there. Who else is up in Drake? Bryson Tiller?
No,
like who? No, weekend there.
Don't need to do shit.
Drake, the Division.
Ain't nobody saving Tory and his family, dog.
No. We ain't talking about saving. We ain't talking about saving. We ain't talking about saving. We talking about deporting. We talking about getting them out. Like
I mean, they going back to Canada. Canada don't even want them no more.
No, I'm saying that they need to keep them out of Canada. We don't want them, so they need to go somewhere else. Like
where the fuck they gonna go? Jamaica?
It don't matter. It don't matter now.
Got an accent.
Ancestry.com, nigga. Find out where you from. Go there. Like it's there.
If you part your Beijing, I feel like you know where you from.
Like you can't be from here no more. I don't care, nigga. You can't be from here. You can't be. Nah.
You can.
No.
What sound like a city of a nigga though? That's some Oakland shit. Florida. Some Oakland shit. Florida, Oakland, Chicago, Florida, Mississippi, whatever is the popular
it's city definitely there. Some Tallahassee ass shit. It definitely is.
Yeah.
All right. Let's break it down like these. I've been all for this shit. Let's do this right now. We, as the United States and Mexico, give all away to the dumbasses and racists the complete South. That means y'all can have Florida, Mississippi, Louisiana. Y'all can keep Texas. Nobody want that, no way. Both the Carolinas, Virginia, Tennessee, Arkansas, and Missouri.
You need Texas.
No, you don't.
You do.
No, you don't.
You want to keep this import thing going, right? You need Texas.
We got California, we be good.
Texas is easier.
We got New Mexico, we good. We got Nevada, we good.
Texas is easier. It's literally
so is the other states that I just said.
Yeah, but there's a little more differences, trade route and whatnot. It's a little easier to just move it through the road.
It's called adaptation, my nigga. It's part of the trade. What you mean?
I'm just saying. I mean,
I'm just saying. It comes with the game. You want to kidnap Chapo? There's some shit that happens. You got to reorganize some shit.
Tory Lanez in jail is not Chapo in jail. You cannot move similarly, and you cannot just accuse the one and only Hov and Roc Nation of these atrocities, and then come out and be like, we forgive.
You got to give Tory Lanez to the French. And his parents to the French. That's it. That's the only place I would probably take.
On behalf of me and the few hundred YouTube fans that I have that are from France, I feel like there's a resounding no going on all over France. And from this room.
Where is he gonna go? They can't go. They can't come. Anywhere you speak Spanish, no. Anywhere you speak any Latin rooted shit. Matter of fact,
from the earth for all I give a fuck.
Damn, you can't even go to France. You can't even go to France. I was saying French is a Latin rooted language, so can't do France.
Mm-hmm. Antarctica, Alaska, you can see Russia from your crib.
Nah, niggas don't do well in cold. They're gonna complain the whole time.
They Canadian niggas, they'll do fine.
Nah, they think they from Atlanta though.
Only when they
Nah, when they in Memphis, they think they in Atlanta. These are the irrational dumb. The nigga said, "Meg, we forgive you for what?"
Oh, there was a video to that. I didn't see the video. I just
you didn't see Tory Lanez pops go on video on live.
Sir, I saw a thumbnail that said Tory Lanez father says he forgives everyone involved.
Oh, I watched the whole video, bro.
I didn't know that there was a video.
Yeah.
That means if there was a second, hold on. I mean, if there was a second post on there, I mean that's that.
There was more. And
then my phone just died. Fuck you. Well, we'll find that out later. That's horrible.
Yeah, whole video about how he forgives Meg.
For what?
That's what I said. That's why I kind of had to pause. Like, I don't know for what.
Like, what was the detail? He had to have given some context here. Other than I forgive you and then get off live. He didn't do that.
No, it wasn't just a get off live.
What was the context here? Like, I forgive Megan, I forgive Roc Nation and Jay-Z. What are we talking about here?
He was still hailing his son's innocence.
Of course. Father would.
Nah.
I think after you get the guilty plea, some might ease up, but ride or die, nonetheless.
If there was a little mini Jose Ortega out there and he shot a bitch in the feet, you done, son. I ain't raised you like that. I ain't raised you like that. But
you're gonna want to know why he shot the bitch in the feet. That's gonna be very important before the disowning.
No, it's not. He shot a bitch in the feet.
So your son just shoot a bitch. Your theoretical son just shoots a bitch in the feet for possibly self-defense and or heartbreak. Man. This was Tory's defense, sir. Possible self-defense and or heartbreak. And you just gonna be like, how dare you? Get away.
You see how I'm
not gonna
listen
to your son's story.
Look,
you're not gonna listen to his version of events at least.
Every parent does this shit. That's really like a real like serious, like a stern parent. They do this shit before they tell you some real serious shit. Watch what I'm about to do. You a bitch ass nigga. Okay. That's it. I'm after that I'm gone. Like I raise you. I'm crossing fingers. Looking like sitting on my chin, and I'm gonna look you straight in the face and be like, you a bitch ass nigga.
So you're gonna listen to the accusation.
I didn't raise you like that. I didn't raise
to what he said.
You trying to tell me on why you shot a bitch in the feet. Nigga, I didn't raise you to shoot no bitch in the feet.
Shooting a bitch in the feet
you do that shit for? You a bitch ass nigga, bro.
And or heartbreak.
You a bitch ass nigga, bro. You a bitch ass nigga.
That's possible, but it's your son. So that might mean that's your bitch ass nigga. So you got it.
Nah, that's the system's bitch ass nigga now.
You got you gotta at
the fuck you mean?
Listen to your son's description of events.
Fact, like non-facts, nigga. False.
You know, you was about to say facts. You was about to say non-facts.
Non-facts.
How's that non-facts?
Non-facts. I ain't gotta listen to your dumb ass. You sound like a stupid motherfucker.
Okay.
Shot a bitch in the feet.
Let's take the theoretical son out the equation.
Shot bitch in feet.
Me. For some reason,
you shoot bitch in feet. You a bitch ass nigga.
I get super angry at the beach and shoot her in the feet, right? I get super angry and do that.
Bro,
you a bitch ass nigga.
But it may be self-defense and or heartbreak.
A beach, you get shot.
If it's heartbreak, bro.
You don't know.
No.
I don't know. I was drunk. You was drunk. We was drunk. You told
you couldn't explain it.
Maybe some triggers got pulled. I'm gonna tell you how I remember it. Are you gonna listen to me when I call you from jail, or when I call you when I get out and tell you the story? Are you gonna listen to me when I tell you, hey, nigga, or when you see it in the headline, Busy 9-3 accused of shooting the bitch in the feet? Nigga, you gonna fucking just be like, he definitely did that shit. I don't want to hear nothing they gotta say. Or you gonna wait till I bail out and be like, yo, nigga, you ain't gonna believe what the fuck just happened, bro. Let me tell you this. You're gonna listen to the story at least. So you're not gonna give your son that same accuracy or that same.
Nah, I wouldn't even give it to you. You shot a bitch in the feet.
You don't know.
You're right. This is an accusation. You don't know that. This is a headline. Your son is Tory Lanez. You sitting up in Canada with a part in your Beijing and a gray beard. All you had to do was keep chilling. Did you shoot that bitch in the feet
or not? Did you shoot that bitch in the feet or not?
It's blurry, Pops.
Nah. Did you shoot that bitch in the feet or not?
It's blurry.
Nah, fuck that. You better come up with some fucking recollection.
He was drunk.
Did you shoot that bitch in the feet or not?
Oh no.
Bet. I'm paying your bail. We dueling on Friday. Let me bet. We want to play this game? Okay, nigga. All right. I see how you want to do it.
But see, if I'm Tory
how much
Lanez,
is bail, bailiff?
But wait,
$1 million? Cool.
Wait, if I'm Tory Lanez and you my pops, you sitting in Canada with this part of your Beijing and tight jeans on, I pay your bills. You gonna not defend me, nigga? You gonna not defend me?
Did you shoot a bitch in the
Maybe I did. You gonna not defend me? Maybe I did. You gonna not defend me? You my dad. If I tell you, yo, pops, I had to shoot the bitch because she said some wild shit and I couldn't take it no more, goddammit.
So you was a bitch ass nigga and you shot a bitch in the feet?
Maybe, but you gonna not defend me? You gonna not blame anybody else like Hove? Or you might as well blame Solange, nigga. Like what the fuck, nigga?
No, I'm paying your bill, bro. You already know what Friday.
No,
about.
I ain't paying my bill. You just had the card.
No, fam. Like I'm paying your bill because you ain't got the access to it right now. But nigga, I see you on Friday.
I gave you the money.
I see you on Friday. I will see you on Friday. Fuck we talking about?
Nigga, what you mean?
I will see you on Friday. Duel. Nigga, that's it. That's it now. That's it now. That's it. Nah. Now you gotta shoot me now. Now you gotta shoot me now. You shooting bitches in the feet? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I'm the person.
You couldn't have maced the bitch. You couldn't have maced her. You can do anything else other than shoot the bitch in the feet. You still would have been a bitch ass nigga, bro. But damn.
Man, hey, what you want?
You might as well be Tommy without no job, nigga.
Nick, how? What you mean? How? Tommy ain't never had a job. Tory Lanez dad had a clear job description. It was try to look like your son older and keep it fucking pushing. Encouraging that nigga to make another say it at some point, or at least remix the shit. It's been 10 years.
It's never gonna happen, bro.
Well, not now, because he's looking at 10 years.
Bro.
Well, more than that, but you'll get at least 10.
Tory Lanez is a profound bitch ass nigga. Some niggas know how to, say like, yeah, it is what it is, and leave it at that. Some do not.
That's true.
If my child was a Tory Lanez level bitch ass nigga, we got a duel.
Nigga said we got a duel.
That's it.
But it's still your son, so you got to hear him out. So even if you want to duel him, at least you listen to him. I don't think this nigga.
And then I would still proceed to say you a bitch ass nigga. I'll see you on Friday when I post your bail.
You can still cape for your son in public, though.
I'm still going to shoot my son in that same spot where he shot bitch in the feet. That's where we have to. We've gotten to that point.
So safe to say, if you're the father, you're not apologizing and forgiving.
Right? No, she's the victim.
So you're not forgiving them. Okay.
No, I have to sanitize my son from the world because he's a ungrateful, stupid son of a bitch. It's sanitation.
I'm trying to Drake at this point.
It's sanitizing. I have done a disjustice to the earth and to humanity by bringing in such a bitch ass nigga into existence. So I must sanitize and eliminate such a threat because he is a threat to my humanity. A bitch ass.
I mean, you know what you gonna do?
I mean, we got a duel. Now, if I know,
I just doubt if you feel like that if he's the one that is.
Now we got to do
the reason you moving how you move.
Nah, we got to
defend him.
I didn't raise you like that. I don't.
I think Tory Lanez's father would definitely say he did not raise a man to shoot a woman in the feet, but that did not stop him.
When you say you forgive the person that is the victim of that, I would say otherwise.
No, when you do that, I think you delusionally say to yourself, I did not raise someone to do that.
But you were saying though.
So you're saying this as a thing, but I forgive you for accusing him of that.
But you're
clearly
saying...
not what happened in my head, but not my head, but in Tory Lanez's dad's head. You know what I mean? Like,
no, duel. Just on that. That's it. That's the only option. We got to duel.
Dual Shmule.
And if I know from that fact of the reaction that I raised a bitch ass nigga now, I know I'm not gonna lose this duel. So sanitize. Shot a bitch in the feet. Shoot me in the feet. I can still shoot you in the head. Like nah, we're not doing that. I don't want to do that. But now you didn't let yourself be known as a bitch ass nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Tory Lanez is a bitch ass nigga.
That's a fact.
And now we now realize that he was raised by a bitch ass nigga.
Well, look at him. Yeah.
So there's a lot of bitch ass nigga that's going on. Whose fault is that? Bloodline. So therefore, it should all be handled accordingly.
That's a fact.
That's just the way I feel about it. I feel sorry for Meg. This is some wild ass shit. I feel sorry for Johnny Depp. Still bitches out there that saying Johnny is guilty. I believe Amber Heard. Fuck you, mean?
Retarded.
What's wrong with you? Why you smoke crack like that?
And who you getting from? Because they need to be arrested.
I just want to know the recipe because you got a real great fentanyl pack going on right now. What's like what's your shit looking?
In your whip, sir?
Like, what's the whip? Because that shit's amazing. This bitch is completely delusional. She saw the number 13. She swore it was 13. She said 13, and then after that, she said 44. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That shit's nuts. You doubled up on the double up.
Real talk, gang. All right, let's do this. Let this bitch breathe. And last hip hop question and get the fuck out of here. Now, let the bitch breathe. I'm gonna start. I will start with the project you should listen to the most. Because it's gang. It's gang gang. It's H gang, BBM gang.
It's that gang.
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 Gang. Ace, he coming for you. You need to fucking put out some music. He said he the real Ace.
Do what you love.
He said he the real Ace.
Love what you do. Look, I only talk to aces that release music on the regular and shit. Oh. And one album a year.
Real ace.
Yeah, one album a year ain't enough. 3 features a year ain't enough. I ain't gonna compare you to the GOATs. What you doing out here? Lil Wayne released 400,000 songs a minute for 4 years straight.
Facts.
What we talking about?
What you doing, Ace? You the
Ace
real
gang
Ace
BBM. It ain't about you. Do what you love. Love what you do. That's what it's about right now.
Spin it back.
That's what it's about. God damn it. About gang.
Gang.
Now, if you ain't know, you will know. I'm forcing you to know about this project right now. Now, if you want to hear bars, if you into real hip hop, if you about to struggle, I don't give a fuck where you at from life. On the planet we call life, a globe. You on Stellar 60 or whatever the fuck they call that planet they just discovered on in Michigan State. Like, yo, they listening to this shit. It's all bar. They got a hood there.
Facts.
They got a hood.
Shout out to TB 0700E. Was that what the TBI 700E? Whatever it was. New planet.
I don't know. All I do know is Ace Gang BBM is playing on that shit.
Shit is other planet. Intergalactic, nigga.
It's on all your motherfucking streaming services, platforms, and shit. Nah, man, god damn it. Anyway, when we get down to the point of is that bitch breathing or not? I'm saying it certainly is breathing. The project is full of bars. Bars, bars, bars. I will say that I believe that Ace Gang BBM is in a Rome Streets level where it's like you don't even need really a hook. Just put a dope bar and like put a dope beat behind homie. Let the nigga do his thing and just go ham.
Whether the boy come with a hook or the boy come with a verse or the boy come with just verses, just bars, just straight, he gonna strangle you out with them.
It's all bars. If you're from the hood, you know what I'm saying, you from a struggle, you're gonna relate to it immediately. All out. Just, it's really great when you see it from the point of Hami did everything on his own. Produced his own shit, recorded his own shit, front to back for it to be as good as it is per bar. Because you are going to lose something at some point. It's something you're going to miss out on because you're putting out so much into your own craft. You know artists, you've been around them, you've been one, you know. You're trying to put in so much to making shit completely perfect in your own lane, baby in every little step. You'll lose out on a little bit.
Y'all know.
But can you deliver a really dope project? And that's just what this project is. My only critique is because of doing everything, you gonna miss out on a little bit of something. I think the leveling value is a little off if you pay attention to levels. Like I'm one of those people.
Some people like that raw shit.
You know, yeah. Sometimes it gotta sound like it go through a blender.
You gotta have that. You gotta have that powder before the cut. You feel me?
You know, sometimes you need to. You know what I mean? You gotta synchronize your shit through the blender. Make sure everything mixes. You feel me? But it's a great project for the first one. When I listened to the project and I lived with it, because I said I had to live with it for about a week.
Well, first I'm gonna get official one. There are other projects when you go look them up. There are other projects. There are other things there, but at the same time, this is the first official.
The
self-produced.
Oh, I hate you artists nowadays, bro. I hate y'all niggas, bro.
What you mean?
They're like, yo, this is an EP. This is the first official project. This is mixtape. Just niggas a project. Come on, bro.
Nigga, technically, Resurrection Therapy is my third, but it's really my first. It's just technically my third. If we got a show on Showtime, would our first episode on Showtime not technically be our first episode?
No.
Even though there's 300 episodes of this. You know what I mean?
I'm going to feel nervous until we walk out of the green room and like smoke is behind us because we smoked it out. And I'm like, we got this. It's cool.
Well, feeling like you got it is different from it being what people may perceive to be your first thing. That's why artists do that, because it's like
if you weren't here, you weren't here, bro. I'm gonna print up all vinyls of every single episode we've ever done one of these days, and it's probably gonna be one vinyl a piece. They're gonna be a one of ones each episode. I'm gonna auction them shits off. You can buy them as you want. I split the shit with you 50-50.
I feel that.
But it's like, yo, there's not, you can grow with us with this shit. You know what I mean? Like, the episode you might buy may not be your favorite episode, but it's a one-on-one, and it's the only one that exists.
All right.
You can listen to it on stream and follow from there at any point in time where you come in. But there you go. This is the one that's you. If you own episode 3, imagine, I can say today, probably the people that make Spider-Man comic books today can say like they shitting on that first release. Right. They shitting on it. We shitting on our first episode.
Yeah.
Being lazy.
Naturally.
Exactly. But doesn't mean that first episode on a vinyl or a cassette, 8-track, wouldn't be worth some shit.
I think an 8-track is a stretch, but vinyl.
Shit, I'd make 1 8 and like fucking framing a vinyl in a case, and I'm framing 8-tracks.
Nigga, you know how hard it is to keep up with 230, well, 6 so far, but this makes 37 episodes digitally. That's quite hard to do.
That's why
I'm still working on doing it the right way.
That's why we do some deals in China, and then we can get, you know what I'm saying, like certain type of labor prices. You feel me? Like we aight.
You know, that would definitely be a way to go. That would.
I'm just saying, like it really ain't that much time if you really think about it.
Yeah, that's true. But speaking of, shout out to y'all real quick. Shout out to y'all. Resurrection Therapy is finally over 100,000 plays. I'm buying myself a plaque because I deserve it, and I thank y'all. If you had it on repeat, if you played it once, if you played it 10 times, I fuck with you and I appreciate it because I did not think that shit was gonna fucking do collectively 100,000 or more, and I also didn't think that just individually it would play out how it's played out. So for my top song to be my top song right now, it's even kind of wild to me. But
gang,
shout out to y'all.
You're welcome. How much is one of them plaques?
Like $60. I'm getting it off of Etsy.
I'm gonna need one of those too. I'm gonna need one of those for the homie. I had to hang that shit in the living room, like, yo, homie. You feel me?
I get to it, them bitches.
Print up some fucking vinyls, bro.
Oh no, I'm gonna do that too. I'm putting up a couple. That's gonna be like when I get a little website going. I already thought about that. I'm gonna sell signed hard copies and vinyls consistent with paintings, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
You should do the disc like that. Like with the paintings you do and shit, your backgrounds, them shits be hard.
Oh yeah. Oh, and well, I got some new joints coming. Let's just put it like that. I didn't read up on my paint shit unexpectedly, so got some new paintings coming soon.
New Bidrick 93rd and mixtape coming out.
Oh no, legit by the summer. I want to put something out. Like I'm gonna put out at least another 5 by the summertime.
They $100 a piece. Hard copy.
They cost me more, but yeah, you're right.
$100 a piece, nigga.
I might pull a Nipsey. You never know.
Trying to give you up for that, you know what I mean? Like the God behind me, man. Trying to inspire. I'm
against it at all.
Bidrick 93rd and shoes coming out right now.
Bidrick 93rd and barely.
Pleats, nigga.
I'll take a shoe deal because that'll help me. I need boots and I need gym shoes. So
Resurrection Therapy, motherfucking Xbox One controllers coming soon.
You're not doing that.
Why are we doing that? Why not?
That's lame. That's lame as fuck. We're not doing that.
Pitbull puppy peacoats coming soon. Resurrection Therapy.
I feel like I can't say that considering I will soon be the owner of a Pitbull puppy. It's kind of
you ain't gonna get him a peacoat?
I thought you meant okay. I took it darker. I thought you meant like wearing a Pitbull puppy. Yes.
No, that's terrible.
Exactly.
I love dogs.
That's what I was saying, right? I was like, why would I go there? But yeah,
that's
putting
terrible.
a Pico on a Pitbull puppy, me and a Pico, you already know that's fly as fuck. It's fly guy shit. Stop it.
You gotta put the Pitbull puppy in like a whole peacoat that's like 6 feet like longer than it, so it can roll down.
Oh, you
like,
gotta drag. You gotta drag.
Like, nigga, the fuck?
Just so the female Pitbull puppies and female dogs know he on some fly guy shit.
Bruh.
You know what I mean?
Bruh, you don't even listen to enough West Side to be saying fly guy, nigga. But you know.
Nigga, excuse me, sir. I am well versed in my Griselda-isms. Thank you very much. I just haven't put the hours in like you have. I'm very well versed in my Griselda.
You're at immediate levels, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You call me intermediate.
It's okay.
I ain't been called intermediate since.
It's okay, my nigga. It's okay.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It's okay. It's all right. You know what I mean? It's all peace, love. You know what I mean? But Ace Game BBM's album is really, really dope. I give it 3.5 stars. The bars carried 3.5.
I would have thought you said 4.
No, 3.5.
Because I know why you're taking 1 off.
The production means a lot to me.
That's what I said. I know why you're taking
production means a lot. The bars, I don't even care sometimes if you have a dope beat. If the bars is there, that means a lot.
Well, the bars are definitely dealing with Ace Game.
From the homie, yeah. Like he always come with the bars. Like the bars is always there. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're never not there.
Homie, bruh.
Even when you don't ask for them, they're fucking
there. I'm more than impressed. It's all love. It's yo.
Boy will bar you out of the
bar. That nigga got bars, bro. Like for real. Like that nigga Midwest roam streets on some shit.
You gotta think, like, bro. I'm the nigga what almost 10 years ago. When I met the nigga, he was telling me, yo, nigga, I rap. All right, bet. What's up? You know, for however the situation happened. Make a long story short, we ended up in the same room recording, and that boy cut 3 full songs in front of me in less than an hour.
That nigga got balls.
I recorded them all, and I was like,
that nigga he got it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
I told the other Ace, yo, this nigga done. He like, what with like the verse? I was like, no, he just made 3 full. Even he was dumbfounded. The other Ace is George for the recurring listeners. That's George. His rap name is Ace of Spades. Ace Game BBM, by the way, just may be the real Ace.
Oh, we talking about Ace that makes projects and that Ace that don't make no projects no time soon. Ooh. Where your album at, nigga?
He sleep. He can't even hear you.
That nigga sleep in your closet. That's a goddamn shame.
You know it.
That says a lot of like R. Kelly shit. I'm just gonna say.
You know, when you put it like that, that's weird. But yeah, okay.
It does. It does.
That makes it really weird. But okay. He's not trapped in there. He's just the door is open. He's just sleeping in the like walkway of the.
You do know that y'all niggas is like damn near 30, right? Y'all.
I have let it be known. I have told this grown man multiple times the couch is clearly an option. He only picks that certain times.
You 29 years old, Bedry. Jorge is 29 years old.
My best friend out, nigga telling me he can't. Nigga sleeping on the floor. He ain't in the way. It's not like he's sleeping here with me and my bitch. Then he'd definitely be on the couch. Like 9 times out of 10, well, at least 7 times out of 10, nobody sleeping next to me. So, fuck it. Sleep in the fucking closet. His choice, not mine. I'm not gonna fight the man.
Moving on. Ghetto Gospel 2, Sauce Walker. Ghetto Gospel 3. Sauce Ghetto Gospel 3. I'm going past. I'm full shift. Sauce Ghetto Gospel 3. God damn
it. But yes, I heard the title song. Dope.
I will say this. I'm a fan off of like a couple freestyles that I heard, and I'm like, this nigga really saying some shit, like freestyles and features.
All right.
And I'm like, all right, get this nigga. Like, I'm check out the shit. This nigga is saying some shit on every single fucking track, bro. Like, he's saying something. Like, Texas ain't really got much as far as
what is he saying?
Hip hop. The truth.
You say that like he's saying like Kendrick.
The truth. Nah,
he hood nigga.
He talking. It's the shit that everybody thought they was hearing from Kevin Gates. It's
see
that.
Kevin J. You see he drink piss now.
He been drinking piss.
Apparently. But I saw that as a headline and I was like, I already knew they was like the headline was like, click this to see what his reasoning was. And me knowing Gates, how I know Kevin Gates, I'm like,
He homosexual.
okay, well, I wouldn't think that's your words, not mine. But
It is my
I
words.
saw that headline and was like, he just think it's like showing her love. Like, you know, his excuse for doing some weird shit to a bitch is always, I'm trying to show her I love her. So you might drink a bitch piss to show her you love her, I guess. I don't know.
Then you not gonna come in the bitch because you like, nah, she can't have my cum and shit because she draining my life from my soul and my body. So why would I do that?
You know, I've only had my mouth urinated in once, and that was by accident. And
No, not. I'm stopping right there. Stop
I
you right
still
there.
came.
I'm stopping right there. I'm stopping right there. Nah, stop.
I'm just saying. I still
Box.
Jacques Cousteau.
Box. Yep.
Okay.
We there. We there. No.
It was an accidental situation.
Nah.
It didn't last long.
Mm.
Cut it off, but it was like I still
nah. Don't need to know about it.
I'm just saying. I mean, nobody.
That's
did.
one of the.
It fit the story. Sometimes you gotta
no times.
Sometimes you gotta deal with the yellow lights and deal with the highlights.
No, niggas start off bullshit when they say sometimes. No.
Ask Nori. That's not true. He got a whole song called Sometimes.
We all know Nori be wrong a lot of times and shit, and then he had to admit that he's wrong.
Sometimes.
Look, you're wrong. That
sometimes. Only sometimes. Not all the time. Only sometimes. The people know it. I know it. You know it.
Sauce Ghetto Gospel 3 is really good. It's really good. It's a really good project. I think you should listen to it.
I do.
It's very gang.
I believe it.
But it's a lot of knowledge. It's a lot of real shit on it. It's no bullshit. I mean, saying a lot of real shit on that motherfucker.
I love the cover.
It almost sounds like a sermon. Let me put it like that. It sounds like one.
That cover is amazing.
The cover is really good.
You know what?
But it sounds like a sermon. Like somebody is saying some shit to you, like, yeah, nigga, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to reach you.
Right.
Like, one of my favorite songs on the bitch is I Dropped It. And it's a whole track about, nigga, I was on that. I spent $5 million on the drink, nigga.
Yeah, he was telling me about that song.
Yeah, like he really like.
Yo, that line been stuck in my. I haven't even heard the song, and that line been stuck in my head since you told me that shit. That I drank the lot till my teeth rot. That shit been stuck in my head since you.
Yeah.
That's just a dope line. I gotta hear that song.
That nigga was like on some real shit, like having seizures, hold my baby, nigga. Like really like on some really being very vulnerable. Descriptive about like he was like, your favorite rapper ain't died because he really ain't sipping drink like that. Like you really being real about like, nigga, I spent $5 million on the drink. I was a real fiend off the shit. These niggas glorifying it, teeth rotting out my mouth, nigga, having seizures with my baby in my hands, nigga. Like I spent $1 million on soda, nigga, just for this.
If you ever drink that Wok, boy, you know that shit ain't no motherfucking guac guac.
Yeah, and he ended the shit out with on the illest shit on that. He was like, "You think any of them like them pop companies gonna pay me, nigga?" Like, no.
They getting a check from Coca-Cola just because you mix so much Sprite.
Right, like, but he makes $1 million. He makes $millions off weed syrup now. Like that's his.
That's my
that's
new
his
shit, bro. That's my
that shit's fire.
Especially when I get on probation. When I get on probation, bro, that's gonna be my shit. I'm gonna just go back to the syrup, but it's gonna be the weed syrup.
Nigga, weed syrup. I got some of that shit from my man's at work. I'm like, nigga, I was like, yo, like I was really just like sipping, like putting a little bit of that shit in the mixed drink, like hitting shots, and I'm like, yeah, this shit official. Like I'm like to the moon, nigga, touching God, shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm with that.
Right.
Like I'm completely with that. I ain't with the promethazine, the syrup, the Octaviso from Mexico.
So fucking good though, nigga.
I feel
if you ain't had it, you don't know.
I've had it, and I didn't like the effect of it because I felt like I was drunk, but I was sleepy. I felt like I was 9 drinks in, type of sleepy, but I'm high at the same time.
See, you one of them niggas that can't. You was one of them niggas that probably could have never had an actual addiction to it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
It don't feel like you drunk to me. Nigga. I remember the feeling very vividly. Nigga. That shit is another level, bro. But it's not drunk. It's not.
The last time I had an opportunity to have some was at a not Christmas, New Year's Eve party about 6 years ago now, 5, 6 years. No, it's about 5 years ago. And I was at the homie's New Year's Eve party and shit. And homie, one of his homies and shit was like, yo, I got this, you know what I'm saying? I got the lean and shit, like trying to pull up. Like, you one of the only people here that fuck with it. Like, you good? I'm like, nah, nigga, I gotta like drive home after this. Like for real. Like,
don't
nah,
lean and drive. Fuck,
don't lean and drive. I'm like, nigga, I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight tonight, bro.
Don't do that.
And he was like, all right, bro. Like low-eyed in a motherfucker. Like, yo, all right, bro. Walked back to the couch, nigga, and sat down, took a sip, and was like,
nodded straight the fuck out. Yep. Boy been drinking
home
all day.
The homie had to wake him up because all of us been drinking, doing shots and shit. You know what I mean? Eating pizzas, like trying to like work ourselves through the alcohol. Homie's like, yo, we need more beer. So we need to go to the only place that was open was Meyer at the time. Pre-pandemic.
Tell me this man was not mixing lean in beer.
No, the person that drove was eyed enough. Was eyed. Like they was eyed enough to drive. He was the motherfucker that was old enough to buy alcohol that was okay enough to go through the fucking Myers line at that point in time with it. Yeah. And it was just like, yo, nigga, all you got to do is be awake for 10 minutes. That's it.
Snap out of it, nigga.
Got the shit, came back, nigga. Walked through the door. Beer. Oh, shit, we got beer. Because I wasn't drinking no more Smirnoff and shit. I wouldn't fuck with that shit, period. Vodka and shit. And like Smirnoff, nigga, and drinking like slaves.
Never liked Smirnoff. That shit is
no. Garbage.
Yeah.
So these motherfuckers came in. Beer. Ooh. Hey, yo, hand me 2. Threw me 2 Corona cans. Pat, pat. Left, right hand. Crack them. Drinking. You can see in the midst of that, we in the whole party mode. This nigga makes a beeline straight to the fucking couch. Same spot.
Out again.
And I'm like, yo, like nothing ever happened. I'm like, bro, like that's the reason why. I'm like, bro, we having the time of our lives. We doing shots, nigga, titty glooches, all bitches. We having a good old, like, jolly good time.
Right. You would think.
And you missing everything because, yeah, bro, I'm on that drink. Why did you come with drink to New Year's Eve, bro? You gonna spend the whole night sleep?
I feel like
all night.
If you're doing that, if you drinking drink on New Year's Eve, nigga, for one, that's your drink for the night because you should never mix alcohol and drink. But at the same time, you should never drink on New Year's Eve and before New Year's Eve already be gone off the drink. That's not.
I think you should only drink when
nigga.
it's a artistic thing in the sense of like
it's a method. It's a method.
Yeah, like
Wayne when I was drinking.
Yeah, Wayne, Bodie, a couple motherfuckers. Like, yeah, you can drink it, but it's to an extremity. Like you be like, all right, this is for creative experience, whatever. We good. Or this is for the time.
You can drink it to the point that you just drinking it. Like at my height of it, I was drinking like a pint a week, pint every couple of days. Because I remember I'd buy sometimes.
You never spent $5 million on the drink, nigga.
That's because drink wasn't as popular and expensive when I was drinking.
I spent $5 million on the drink.
I could buy a pint of drink for $250 and be fine. A pint of drink now is what, $7,000, $6,000.
And then what's that?
I'm a nigga on the street, like fuck.
But then there's this one joint on that Good Old Gospel 3, like Brother's Story. It kind of shit that happened with Trouble, almost a little bit. Whereas like your own homie, your brother, for real, like that's your blood, is gonna set you up to get robbed and killed by some bitches. You know what I mean? Because you around here chasing ass and shit, whoop, because you just trying to be.
That nigga was chilling. He wasn't even. I mean, he was. I mean, I guess in the sense that it was another nigga bitch, but whether he knew it or not, that shit was still foul. How that shit happened, bro.
100. But the Brother Story joint is why I say, like, when we talk about storytellers in hip hop, Sauce got to be in there now at this point. Because of how descriptive he is with what he's displaying. He's saying some shit, bro. Like, Brother Story really hit my soul. I was like, I would never do that to one of my homies, but I'm like, God damn.
You know how to make a record feel like a movie.
Yeah.
That's one of his things that when he came out, I don't think niggas paid attention to, or that he might not even been as well tuned at doing it as he is now. But since like Ghetto Gospel 2, he's been on like that run of being like super descriptive in a way only certain people will understand. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, bro. Like it's really nuts on a certain level on some shit. Cause it's like niggas describing a whole robbery, like the setup, the whole shit. Like, you're like, nigga, we got perks, we got blues, ain't no way that we could lose shit. Like, just trying to tell the nigga, like, yo, like, nigga, come on, like, we good. We got the bitches. Like, what's good, bro?
One of them niggas, he on that Ross level, or is definitely, if he's not there, he's getting there in the sense that like he's painting pictures every time he come on.
Yeah, I like the way he rap because he's saying some shit with it. There's like,
I don't know if it's the voice too, like even with Ross, I don't know if it's like the voice that adds to that and you know how you're doing it, because voice adds a lot to what you're saying, but the bars can be on point if your voice is off. It's different. Sauce, I think this Ross, all of them niggas, like they really good at painting.
Yeah, I think this though, when there's certain rappers, because Sauce does like yell when he rap. Like he getting it. He getting it.
You can hear him yelling.
Yeah, you can get his demons off. And there's certain people that do the same thing, or at least as far as projection. Where it's like, all right, nigga, you might not be saying that, but like Meek. Meek don't be saying as much as Sauce, by no means.
He don't be saying shit.
But you can see like how the appreciation for the like Sauce's shit is when he yelling on the shit, like you can hear like it's like he's saying the shit so you can pick up on what he's saying. Like, nah, nigga, like, hey, marathon continues, my nigga. I don't even know why this shit was on Vice, but I saw Nipsey Hussle. Marathon continues. Anyway, like that shit just kind of like hit you like you. No, nigga, I'm saying this shit to you. Like I'm really like I want this to hit to your soul. And it does. I thought you would have already known about him like off the rip because like his dad was a wrestler.
Who?
Sauce Walker's dad.
Who was his dad's name? That's what I'm saying. Who was his dad?
Shit, what's his name? Because
he was like a professional wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's crazy.
It was
not many black.
No,
well, there's a lot of them, but like not many like popular black.
Yeah, no, that's him himself.
It must not have been WWE. Must have been before WWE. Or maybe
Outrage Walker.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was the WWE era. It says.
You met with that like the Attitude Era, or WWE, because WWE era and WWF era is two different things. When it was still WWF, that was like different. Well, it was more. Well, it was less family friendly, I guess. That's why they switched it. It was family friendly for the time, but they had to change it because of that one company and shit. Yeah, I never seen that nigga before.
Yeah. Outrage Walker. That was WCW.
And that Sauce Walker Pops.
Yep, that's Sauce Walker's pops.
Yeah, nah, never heard of him.
Yeah, like that nigga. Because when I seen that shit when I was Googling, I was like, this nigga. His dad was. That's why I thought you knew him. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga wrestled. Like, all right, cool. That's where the Walker comes from. Like the Walker comes from. All right, for sure, I get it. And yeah, like, but the thing is, his music is very descriptive. And if you had a hood struggle, man, like in your life, if you open it like Southern hip hop, because Southern hip hop ain't for everybody.
You know that best. You hate Boosie for some reason.
I don't hate Boosie. I love Boosie.
Hate Boosie's raps.
I do.
You hate his rap. You know,
I do.
Because Boosie having some points, but
no, Boosie like always right, nigga. Boosie always right. They're like y'all niggas ain't ready to hear it, bro.
Like 95% of the time, he's
right. 99.8% of the time, Boosie right.
That's too much.
It's not.
There's a 5% there where Boosie be tripping. Boosie be tripping. 50% of the time, Boosie gets into some shit, he be tripping. He doesn't exaggerate it, but he amps it up more in the sense that it's Boosie being Boosie, like, because he just a wild nigga like that. Like he just, even though he's like almost 50, he's still like, nah, cuz, fuck that shit. Like,
come on,
like
dog.
that. Like, yeah, like he's still gonna do that.
Dog.
But 50% of the time, it be him taking shit way more serious than if like that one time he got pulled over and they found the money in the weed. Come on,
dog. Come on, dog. Everybody smoke weed, nigga. It's Atlanta, dog.
He getting put in handcuffs talking about some nigga. I'll pull the hose up, nigga. I'll have him suck you. You ain't gotta do all of that bullshit.
Right.
You ain't gotta offer the cops pussy to get out of being her. Just don't wild out when you get pulled over and you won't get arrested. Maybe that doesn't work all the time, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, come on, dog. But yeah,
and maybe because it's Boosie, niggas know it's Boosie, and they be like, "We gonna fuck with Boosie." I do feel like sometimes that is the case too.
But definitely check out Ace Game PBM's project. Do what you love what you do, and Sauce Ghetto Gospel 3. Like check them shits out. Like for real, like based on lyricism, like I fuck with them shits, bro. like on gang. Like I really do like it. They
They
both some
both
projects.
giving you that raw. And on top of that, they both paint
Uncut.
pictures in their own ways.
Yeah.
In a
Right.
way that keeps you enticed no matter what the fuck you're doing. You could be on some I just want to ride type shit. You could be on some I just want to vibe type shit. It's
Okay.
there for you.
Okay. But I do have the very first hip hop question of the week, though, before we get out of
Of the
here.
week of the year.
Yeah.
Hey.
Very first one. And it's sad with me. What's your favorite all-time hip hop artist? Like album from a hip hop artist from the Midwest all time.
What's my favorite album from
Midwest.
What's my favorite album from a Midwest hip hop artist of all time? When we say Midwest hip hop artist, you say of the Midwest hip hop artists of all time, or my favorite artist of all time that is a Midwest.
Oh, you the favorite favorite artist from the Midwest. That album that's your favorite. The best, and we comparing that album to everybody else from the Midwest that dropped. Your very favorite.
My next question is, what all constitutes the Midwest? In your mind, when it comes to
Michigan, Ohio,
time zone.
Michigan, Ohio, Illinois, Arkansas, Kansas, Missouri.
Okay, I'm not asking you to remember
Minnesota, yeah, that.
Okay. Eminem Show. I think you knew that though.
I didn't think that's what you were gonna say actually, but
what did you think I was gonna say?
I knew it was going to be an Eminem album, but that's not what I thought you would say.
What did you think? Marshall Mathers LP.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my second. Yeah, it was between those two, but Eminem Show is I have more of a emotional relationship with it, I guess.
First hip hop album I bought on CD. It holds a significant point in my heart. Like, yeah, like
first hip hop album I bought on CD was Slim Shady LP.
See, I had
that
was maybe my first 25, maybe.
Because before the Slim Shady LP, my mom, because I was a kid, my mom would only let me buy pop records, and she was like, "You don't need to listen to hip hop." I assumed she thought I was gonna like it too much, which she was right.
Look at you.
She was right. And I got that Slim Shady LP album, and I was like, people don't like this guy. Why? like even as a kid, I was like, why don't they like him? Fucking doing
that was one of the very few people in American history where the Democrats and the Republicans equally didn't like him.
I know that's like wild. That whole hatred of hip hop from like the late 80s to like the mid 2000s is really weird when you think about it today.
It is obscene. It is obscene.
What the fuck is that?
Obscene.
So was your mama, bitch. What the fuck?
Like, that's what it was, bro. Mine might be shocking to you as well.
Probably not.
What do you think it is?
Comment B. No, I'm playing.
I was like, give an honest one. I was like, no, you know damn well it's not. You know damn well it's not.
Midwest for you. Where's Big Crit from? Mississippi? Yeah.
Mississippi.
Yeah, something with Big Crit. Or either something with Big Crit or
the Nick from Mississippi, he's not from the Midwest. It's from South.
I thought it's like half and half.
No, it's not. It's in the South. It's right next to Alabama.
Half and half. Anyway, okay, well, not Big Crit. Midwest. You. Not from Detroit, I know that.
You definitely right about that.
I know it's not from Detroit. I know you're not gonna say Chief Keef. know you're not gonna say Nelly. I know you're not gonna say Tech Nine. I'm stumped. Tell me. Wait. What years are we talking about? What's the range?
Talking about hip hop.
Yeah,
that's yours. It's you, nigga. It's according to you. It's a personalized question.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of it. If I was you, what it would be from the Midwest. I don't know.
Lupe Fiasco's the Cool is the greatest album I've ever
I should have knew that.
Midwest.
I should have knew that.
It's the greatest album ever.
Like, knew that.
Like
I completely forgot about Lupe. I should have fucking knew that.
That's one of those where if you put, I put
that's
that
up
shit,
there. That's up there.
It's still in my downloaded shit into my phone to this day, and I still play it on a regular, and it's still dope, bro. It's shit still dope, bro. Like.
Great fucking album. You can't say
I was 25 years old.
Copy.
I was 25 years old when Dumb It Down really like registered to my mind. I was like, oh shit. I get it. I
don't think I've listened to it in my 20s, honestly.
Yeah, I've listened to that album at least 20, 30, 40 times every year since it came out.
I've gone back to Superstar. I've gone back to what was the other single? Not Dumb It Down. What was the other single? It was the Free Chili shit.
That was Free Chili. It was Hip Hop Saved My Life.
That one.
Paris, Tokyo.
It was Hip Hop Saved My Life and Superstar. I go back to a lot, but that's just because probably like what playlist I'm in. But I never really look up like Lupe like that because like I said, I completely forgot about that nigga. Like I don't be thinking about Lupe until somebody be like, Lupe drop something, or I just be like, oh shit, I ain't heard Lupe in a minute. Like that rarely happens, bro. And that's not a shot on Lupe. Lupe cold.
There was a little 2-year gap, I would say, where I didn't listen to any Lupe. I would say 3 years.
It's been like a 10-year gap for me.
And I was like, damn, whatever happened to Lupe? And I got back up on what he was releasing as of recently. And I was just going, and I was like working and shit on the house. And Hip Hop Saved My Life came on, and I still remember every single word. And I was like, yo, that was a moment I was like, this shit mattered to me. I was like, this shit really mattered to my soul.
You know, another great one from there that I haven't heard in a long time that just popped in my head because we talking about the album. I got that go gadget flow.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Nigga, Little Weapon is my shit, bro.
That shit hard as fuck.
The intro to Little Weapon
crazy.
is fucking amazing, bro.
That's a great album. That's a really great album.
That's
a really great album, bro.
That
nigga doesn't get enough like accolades for that album.
There's only one other person in life that I know that appreciated that album as much as I did, like I did at the point when it came out. With my nigga Amor from high school, bro. We was both like, yo. We both was like, yo, did you hear that? I'm like, yo, did you hear that shit?
See, I'm gonna tell you, I came up.
We in class, like listening through it, and I'm listening through my head, iPod and shit. He in the other class listening through it, like with the shit all the way down on 2, kind of like trying to pay attention. Were you just hearing,
but listen at the same time?
Yeah, bro.
See, I was one of them arrogant niggas in high school. I was one of them arrogant niggas in high school. I didn't not arrogant, but I guess it was kind of arrogant, but. Nigga, the teacher said turn down the music or you can have it in. Nah, nigga, I'm not listening to you. I want to hear these. I'm studying these rhymes. That's how I was in like high school.
Like I was good
for sure, like English class and like ROTC. I was like, you said turn down what? Oh no, I'll leave. I'm good. I would just get up and grab my backpack and just leave classes. I'm like, you said turn down what? No, I'm good. Like,
I passed English class, like English 2 honors. Passed that shit through cheating and Lupe Fiasco bars. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Lupe Fiasco and Nas's Untitled came on the same year span.
That fucking Untitled album too. Yep.
So it was.
I remember I bought that bitch from Target on some last minute shit. I'll never forget. I bought that hard copy on some last minute shit, bro.
I would say this: out of all the albums I burned, out of all the niggas out there that I love, that I have robbed, and I'm gonna let you know. One of these days, I'm gonna shake your hand and let you know I robbed you. I didn't make no money off Nas past hip hop was dead, nigga. So it's like I'm gonna keep it a bean. I was the only nigga in high school in my high school that was blasting Nas like that. Like really, when Untitled came out, I'm like, yo, nigga, I'm talking to the teachers about that. These niggas in 35 years old. They're like, yo, nigga, you listen to Nas? I'm like, yeah, nigga. What we talking about, bro? I'm talking to my coach about the Untitled album and shit before the game starts. Like, we talking about like real music shit. Because no one else was really picked up on it.
It was completely different in my high school. I feel like everybody in my high school, just because of the placement of the high school and where I was at and the timing in the city and all of that shit, I feel like everybody in that high school was only listening to Detroit music. If you weren't listening to some other shit, you were listening to Detroit rap if you were listening to rap. And
I'll get that.
I was not the person that was enticed by that. I liked it. I like Payroll was always one of my favorite niggas even back then. But like even Vezo, fucking Peasy, all of them niggas, they big now. But like even then, like in high school, it was different. Like they were, coming up.
I was
always the nigga, huh?
I was arrogant about mine because I was playing music. I was in a band, so I was creating music organically with people.
See, in high school, I was still writing jokes and shit, so I wasn't rapping yet. So I was just on some like appreciating it as a fan type shit.
I appreciated hip hop for what it was. I felt like the way we feel now about hip hop, like as far as what the radio is and everything like that. I felt like that at the time because I'm like the Eminem album was trash.
See, I was
because Recovery didn't happen yet, just yet. Like.
No, we talking at that point, that was Relapse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, the Eminem album was trash.
No, it wasn't. I was the nigga in class, bro. I was the nigga in class. It's like, you said turn down who? No, I'm good. I'll leave. Yeah, like, and it was Relapse playing in the headphones.
Nah, it like because to me, I was my shit. I had a bad dream after falling asleep listening to it. And I had a whole
to watch 3 a.m. on Showtime.
I had a whole dream on there where it was on some Rockstar shit. Like I had a whole I was in Eminem. What Eminem was saying as far as part of Deja Vu, the song, but it was me and things that I didn't look at. But what I'm saying is like, no, I'm saying like, no, I'm walking this. Like I know it's me. But I'm in this party mode at that point. I'm going to bars underage and drinking and having a good time and doing
Deja Vu was playing.
You said what?
Where did you go where Deja Vu was playing?
No, I'm saying that's what I was doing. Because I'm playing shows. We playing the teen bars or teen clubs in Michigan, really like that, nigga, where they have venues for bands. Yeah. So you kind of have to have like an adult front man or at least two to get the rest of the members into the bar. We were that. So we were doing that a lot, but we were a part of kind of like that lifestyle. You know what I mean? But I didn't never think that I was going to live that long. I was just telling my wife that. I'm like, I didn't think I was going to really live past 25. So I was really trying to live up the shit the way I wanted to do it. Smoke it to the filter, balls out, dick out on the table. You gonna know who Jose Ortega is. At the end of it all, and either you love me, you hate me, you hate me.
See, the only problem with that plan, though, because I know what you mean. My thing was 21. I know what you mean. The only problem with that plan is you hit that age, and then a few more years go by, and then you go, I'm still here. Fuck, I didn't have a plan for this.
Yeah.
Plan something.
Yeah. But what I told her was, I was like, I knew I wasn't going to be in a band by the time, and I told you, I wasn't going to be doing the band shit by the time I was 22, 24. Like, I'm doing one album, one national tour, one international, and I'm done. And I'm gone because it was just a chemistry issue.
You still got to do that album.
You said what?
You still got to do that album.
I'm not.
You still got to do it.
I refuse.
You can't shit on other niggas and talk about their album and be like, nigga, you don't make no music. And then be like, I'm only going to do one album. I only ever had a plan to do one album and then never do the album. You can't do that.
No, I was doing a band album.
Okay, but like you could do a solo. You know you could do a solo album. You ain't even got to be rap. You know you could do
I don't think I would know where to start. That's the thing.
Only because you ain't done it in so long, but you could.
Yeah, but it's. I'm sure I could. I ain't saying I couldn't, but I feel good as a consumer. I feel good facilitating the shit that I love and the privacy that I like too.
I wish I still had that feeling. That shit is dead in me. Like I can't step back.
Like I would feel like that guy. That if I walked into the room and I felt like being like West Side, and I'm like, you know what? I done released a lot of tracks I own. Like every song that's playing on the radio right now, I wrote. Right. I'm rich as fuck. Like I'm out here with like that's my wife and I'm out here with my wife and shit. And I got like I'm feeling real West Side. I got every chain on that I had in the box when we flew. Like feeling myself and this. Some shit. Look at this arrogant ass nigga. I'm like, yeah.
Your point.
Yeah, your point is. I'm like, yeah, like you just mad. I wasn't even looking at you, bitch. I'm here with my like, what you doing?
See, but that's
why you mad?
When you start getting lit like that, though, that's when you start running into them type of problems where you start running into haters just because you lit. And niggas don't even know you. Niggas don't even know you off a piece of paper, but they see you. And clearly you got something going on. But you know what? Fuck you, little nigga. Fuck you. You ain't shit. Fuck you.
Yeah, but but what I'm saying is like it's completely cool because it's like I'm somebody to
the it's cool.
But... Yeah, but when like if let's just say I wrote a record for Dream. And I'm like I respect that man's pen.
I was about to say if you write a record for Dream, you should get paid.
Yeah. and that nigga walks in right after that. Like, yo, what's good? And we dap up in that same hating bitch. Like, word. Like,
but let's be honest, like Common, a lot of people don't know who the fuck the Dream is. Just picking a bald, light-skinned black nigga out of a lineup. You can't pick out the Dream.
But realistically, he's most of these bitches' favorite artists.
But they don't even know.
Am I wrong?
They don't even know they don't know that because they don't know that he's the nigga writing their favorite artist records. So they don't know.
I'm saying it's cool.
So they don't know they
like I like being in. I like being in the cut. Like you can hate when I'm feeling on my.
That's the
on
beauty
my
of ghostwriting.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, but anything. Like nobody really cared or knew who Harvey Weinstein was until he started really raping bitches. He could have been out here like all chained out, gully.
Same thing. No, the Weinstein Company was the shit. You just didn't know the ins and outs or how the niggas that ran it was until it came out that they was pieces of shit. You didn't.
What I'm saying is, you can either be real chill, or be really gully and be out here. Whatever type of attention you trying to attract. Is it for you? Is it for the clout? Was it for? I like being in the cut. I like knowing that I'm up without nobody else thinking I'm up. That's comfort to me.
I feel the same way, but I feel a dilemma in the sense that, and maybe that's just because of the time period we in and shit and what I'm trying to do. And how, I see everything we're doing, even going, you know what I'm saying? Like everything that I got going on in my head in that sense, I look at it like, nigga, it's more so of a thing where you just got to kind of know what's going on around you. If you don't know what the fuck is going on around you, then yeah, you're going to do that. If you do, then you're going to move different. You're going to try to maneuver it the best way.
Yeah, but that's self-awareness. Self-awareness knows what you want to do or gain out of a situation as well. If you know this nigga that walks into the store after you has a pistol on, you can see it. Now,
you see what you do with it, or you gonna fucking leave?
Yeah. If his energy is just like, all right, I'm just trying to get these chips and bounce out of here, he might just be carrying. That's it. But if this nigga's like,
you read it.
Yeah. If he real trippy, like, you might want to just leave.
I say, depending on where you are, you want to you leave it different. So if it's like the Weinstein Company, you're not looking at the Weinstein Company as crazy. They just make great movies. They put out dope films. They put out independent niggas. They got how many niggas under their belt that's dope? Yeah, they just put out dope movies. But then somebody that got a role for them was like, hey, that nigga made me do that one thing and I didn't want to do it, but I did it because he said if I didn't do it, da 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 da. You know what I mean? And then that whole thing happens.
But that's why I always told you, like, Hollywood is nasty, bro. It's all about advantage. It's a politic. That's why I was like, it's not really about.
Not so much. I don't know, but
it's that. It's still that. It's just that in a different way. They water it down. Like we're more accepting of diversity. So now we see random ass characters that are Black or Indian or Asian for no fucking reason.
And yeah, it don't fit. Like, I hate that shit, bro. Am I the only one? If you listening, and I'm asking you, for real, am I the only one that hates that shit, bro? When it be like diverse characters in places where it doesn't fucking matter. Like, what was it? Not Avatar. What was the other shit I watched?
Velma.
Yeah, Velma. That shit. The Velma shit. Is she Black? Is she white? Is she Indian? Is she? What is she? I don't know. I haven't watched the show. But you know what I have noticed? We keep tweaking things just for our own creative comfort. And the creative comfort that is acceptable isn't always what's necessary. You can't keep canceling niggas or keep trying to override shit and make it inclusive if it don't fit. You can make that whole gay dude movie. It was a whole movie that came out about gay dudes being best friends and then fucking or some shit, or they were straight and fuck some shit like that. And the movie flopped because nobody wanted to see bros. Nobody wanted to see bros in love, bro. That's just how it be sometimes. But same time, niggas do want to see the shit that they want to see. So you can't keep tweaking this shit and making it harder to do for somebody. But when you do, you get Velma. You get remakes of shit that doesn't need to be remade. You get spinoffs of shit that doesn't need to be spun off of. And then we all be like, it's sensitive. It's bullshit. Yeah, it's that. But it's also fucking niggas just not knowing what, dare I say, actual creativity is.
Yeah. Agreed.
Because why are so many studios and places that have the money to do these things independent or not so scared to do one thing in another way or the other, in one way or the other? Why can't we give a nigga some money to go explore this one way? And then if we fucking hate the product, cool, don't put it out. Yeah, we spent the money, but nigga, do you want to make some dope shit or not? That's why Netflix is almost $1 trillion, a few $1 billion in debt. You know what I mean? Because they keep putting money in the shit that they think might be a hit.
But if you have an unlimited credit line, like
that's what I'm saying. They've done it so many times
because you succeed one way or another. They put all that money in and was like, "We gonna get something. We gonna get something. We gonna get something." You know what? The best way to describe it? Oh God, because I'm one of those people. When you buy the My Team pack in 2K.
When you buy the VC, I'm a VC
nigga. No, I was saying when you go into My Team and you buy the packs and you was like, if I buy the 20 pack, it's spend $50. I increase my chances by a lot. To increase my XP by a lot. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna buy 2 20 packs just because I need 40 more chances at getting this. And you would do it.
And that's why
I get it.
Has a yacht. That's exactly why Mike Wang has a yacht and we don't. He holds us every time. But at the same time, when you sign up for what you sign up for, 9 times out of 10, you know what you're signing up for. So
Hollywood's nasty, bro.
Do you want to grind it out, or do you want those 40 chances for $42.99 or whatever the fuck the price is? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
$49.99, whatever it is. You know what I mean? What do you want more?
Make independent movies. Make independent movies and art. Support Black business. Support brown business. Stop giving your money to WB. I hear they're terrible people.
Well, apparently they make movies and cancel them.
Stream Tidal.
Hold on.
Respect the artist, nigga. I don't know. Like, let's do. Yeah, I'm gonna say let's do better.
Respect the artist. Respect the DJ.
Pay episode 2. Episode 237. Because I gotta take a piss like a motherfucker. Episode 237. Non-millennial millennials podcast. House of Space Media. I am Jose Ortega, aka Tequila Papi. That's Busy 93.
AKA Captain Dr. Cyan says word to the motherfucking Friday the 13th. He did.
It's not a holiday, dog. Stop it.
It is.
It's not. It's not. It's not
as much of a holiday as fucking Valentine's Day is.
No, it's not. I don't have time.
Yes, it is.
I've been trying to keep this shit together for the past 20 minutes. Let me go pee.
I'm just saying. It's as much of a holiday as Valentine's Day.
It's not.
Yeah, take a piss.
It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Stop.
Because they don't sell hearts.
Stop it.
That are bleeding.
Stop it.
I mean, it's not.
Stop it. Stop. Yeah, all you people are weird.
It's one day out the year, just like Valentine's.
It's not a holiday. Valentine's Day is not a holiday.
No,
it's not. It's not.
Yes,
Get over yourself. Get over yourselves.
It's as much of a holiday as fucking South Park Day is, okay?
That's not a holiday neither.
It is in Colorado. Tell the people of Colorado it's not.
I will when I move there.
Okay, but when you go there, you're surrounded by South Park everything. Don't fucking tell me that. Yeah.
No, I didn't really see much of South Park anything. And they stole the 420 sign.
Yeah, where are you planning on moving?
Denver. Into city.
Boulder is like right around the corner.
Look, I'm a city person, bro. I'm done. I'm done with this.
Technically, South Park is based on.
I'm done with this fuckery. I'm done with it.
Oh, you're an A. Word to Jason.
Animal. It's not. Anyway, peace. We love y'all. Shout out to y'all all around the world.
See you next week.
Like, share,
fuckers.
subscribe. We'll be back. For sure.
Peace.
Gang.
Funny.
All right.